turn the frame rate on 0 basically.
Oh. Why? Oh, VSync? But VSync is bad. Why do you want VSync?
VSync's not bad. That bad in Minecraft.
VSync is doesn't result in cutting on my screen, so.
That makes sense.
Wait, doesn't VSync should synchronize with refresh rate of monitor?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it locks me on 70.
It divides by the refresh rate of the monitor. So if you have 60 Hz monitor, you either have 60 or 30 FPS. That's basically what VSync does. So if you have 144 Hz monitor but your PC can't keep up, then it will probably use 70 Hz.
I have one like 90 FPS, what the heck? My drivers didn't load. I'm gonna restart it.
Yes, this is so weird. I usually have like 400.
Alright. Time for a sodium.
Old guy, if you place the silver box that you're holding, you can get the rest of your stuff. You're already where you want them.
How big is this brain?
Alright, sorry, I was setting up my stream and stuff.
I'll tell you poison.
It's easy.
Are you lost poison?
No. Wait, I can get lost?
Yes.
I really should learn how all the clicking works here, but
I know how big it is, but we'll wait for it.
Can you say something?
can you not hear me?
There we go.
You're really quiet for me.
I have terrible allergies, so I'm probably going to be quiet.
So based on what I'm seeing, there's glass. There's a layer of glass.
Yep.
Yep. That's just spawn proofing.
You guys are freaking insane.
Some of this is hand-placed. Alan placed 100-something thousand. I placed like 80k. But we did a lot of 4 placers.
I don't remember how I placed. I didn't place the glass. I placed
And if you click tab, we have like leaderboards on tab. The current one is Pickaxes.
Well, there you go.
Oh, wow.
My disk is really slow, so wait a second.
We're missing 2 people, I think.
Did you look up a full picture on Twitch?
I don't know. I'm a loser.
Oh my.
We're missing Forrest and Biden, I think. That's how you say his name.
I don't know.
Oh, I pronounce it Boyden. Is it like Bqyden? I pronounce that Boyden.
Yeah, that's what we're missing. Plus Forrest.
I'm the only one who can hear guy.
Yeah, I think your mic is like a little weird.
Yeah, his mic's quiet.
I have a terrible mic, I'll be honest, and also I have my voice is strained.
You're not even watching my stream. That's so sad.
I boost it through Streamlabs OBS, but on Discord it's going to be real quiet.
We're missing Forrest as well.
Yep.
Are they coming?
We can always change that. You're to find that.
Yeah, go.
Imagine adding like a million pieces that way.
I'm more placing than breaking. But half of my decks are made like I think I hit 250k on the first day I joined.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you did a lot first day.
Yeah, was the ice bar.
What's up, everybody watching my stream? Let me check chat real quick. Yeah, this is the Machinist server. They're a Java server, and they are friends with us on Advanced Automation. I'm currently muted in the Discord, but I am talking to you guys. Destroy the tree. I will not be destroying their stuff, but like this is incredible for the spawn area.
hours.
This is my first tour of a Java server.
What's the record by land mining? 700k?
No.
Oh god, PC screen is different.
Terra
Yeah, I
mining
I
is-
didn't actually set up a proper capture. I just set up for screen capture.
He dug way.
This is Java.
Guys, said he's gonna be late.
I never played Java. I've only opened it like twice ever before now. And as soon as everybody joins, we'll get into the tour. But does anybody got any questions or anything? Can you guys hear them talking?
It's 45k per hour, so you have the very efficient mining, and you can't pick up any items. So it's 24 hours of just digging straight.
You can't take a piece.
No.
You just need to run and dig.
Yeah.
Destroy the tree. Hold down the left button.
Everyone just threw pickaxes at him or what?
I guess he didn't eat or
I know with land mining, he streamed it when he got like 700k in a day.
yeah. I just heard about this.
You may recognize some of these members: Blanc, Territar. They're all advanced automation members. And a lot of these guys are going to be advanced automation members. You just don't. They're machinists. They're Java players. They're a bit quiet. All right, let me boost.
Yeah.
Let me boost them. Let's see.
Forest is gonna be late or?
By I don't want to try.
I'm gonna boost my desktop audio.
He's gonna try to be
By
Den. I'm just gonna say Den. It's the only part anyone can agree on.
I'm gonna put my
There's a
headphones
lot
on.
of anvils in here. I think there's like actually let me check how many anvils there are.
Can you guys hear them now?
Are animals movable for you guys?
No.
Wait, what was the question?
Yeah, Cherchar is a
And
bedrock
move-
player. She does storage on AA, or he does storage on AA.
Falling state.
If they are not falling, yeah.
There's 945 anvils here.
The block itself is immovable.
945 anvils.
If you
That's
make
crazy.
it falling block entity, then you can move it around.
We can wait a little bit longer for the other two, if everyone's okay with waiting. Alright, we're in our spawn deco, which was designed by Dixon, who's one of our members. That's important.
Yeah.
Super nice. We have plans to do stuff at the top, just don't know what we're gonna do. You can see some like
cloud, but
you can see some floating portals. Those are chunk loaders. To the south, there's two.
do you guys have chunk loaders on Bedrock?
No.
Well,
they're
it is so much
just
easier to take
Bedrock
off on Java than it
chunk
is
loader.
Bedrock.
Oh.
I mean, chunk loading sucks on our version too.
At
Also,
least we got it.
That's a
also
good point.
before the tour, we should we should tell you if you want to check out something and you don't want to fly with your elytra, you can type /C to get in Spectator, and /S to get back in survival.
The only catch with the /C and /S is it puts you back wherever you do the command /S. So you have to be careful where you do the command, or else you can like die from fall damage. So we have another command which is /CS, which brings you back to your original place, so you can't die. I hope that makes sense.
Try to use it
Doing
now.
4-block jumps. That's nice.
We have beacons here.
4-block is possible without beacons.
I will say it is so much easier to fly in Java.
Yeah.
That's probably just because you're using a mouse.
Yeah, I'm a controller guy. I like controllers.
Controller is much harder to fly with Elytra, but it's got better movement control.
I mean, it's just easier to take off from the ground.
Yeah, they made it easier in 1.15 on Java to take off. Before that, it was same on as Bedrock. Well, it didn't punish you for spamming space.
I mean, in Bedrock, it just depends on the lag. If it's not laggy, if you take off like butter, it's very easy.
Poseidon and Forest didn't say how
Yeah.
much light they will be, so I guess we can
Let's wait
start.
let's wait for 2 more minutes, then we can start.
Okay. Also, if you press tab, there are few numbers on the bottom of the tab. I will explain what's the first one. That's the mob cap. The first number is how much mobs are loaded right now, and the second one
Hostile mob.
is that's the hostile
Passive.
mobs, and the second number is how much mobs we can have on the world now.
It doesn't really matter though. We were supposed to have under 200. We can have 1,000. So
Yeah. Basically, there is 1,000 because we have our mob switches on.
Yeah. So red is hostile, green is passive, gray is ambient, so bats, and then
Blue is aquatic, right?
yeah, and nobody knows what the white is.
Yo, what is the white? I never noticed it.
Was
Think
it
it's like labeled
116 that they
water
added
or
the its own cap for the fish?
That's
Yeah,
in 16.
but that's in
16?
1.16.
Okay, 16.
if you guys do these commands, or I don't know if you do both of them. If you do the commands, you can see like how many.
well, they should show on standard because I have set them as default.
Okay.
Yeah, I see
You-
TPS 20, MSPT is 15.4.5.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
Don't know if we are running well either or did Sleep stop already.
I think he stopped.
Actual
I think
asset.
And
gonna-
as long as MSPT is at 50 or below, it's at a smooth.
I don't know what to
20
set that
TPS,
at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Biden said 5 to 10 minutes. I think we can maybe wait for him. It's up to you guys though. We can start if
Forest
you want.
has
Or
not
we wait.
responded, right?
Yeah, Forrest hasn't responded. Let's do the math. Is an anvil 3 iron blocks and 4 iron ingots? Is that
Yep.
what it is?
Yeah,
Let's do the math.
it's 3 solid blocks.
We currently don't have iron farm. We had one before. We let it run in spawn chunks, and there was a lot of iron. So we still have a lot of iron. So we didn't build one yet. Also, in new snapshot, Mojang broke the really OP iron farms with reloading chunks. So we are kind of glad that we didn't even decide to build that one.
I'm glad they did because that's way too. That one was way too broken.
A lot.
This is the iron
isn't it
we have.
like-
It's 29,295 or 75 or of ingots for the anvils in here.
we don't really. I mean, I personally don't even care because we can still get like 5,000 per hour and chunk load it all the time, and don't really see much lag on the server.
I mean, with the 4,500 one that we had in spawn at the beginning, we got like 300k iron blocks from that, and we're still using that.
That is so unbalanced.
Yeah, the iron farms in 1.14 are really imbalanced.
I mean, why would anyone ever mine ever? Like, why would you ever even go underground?
I don't think we've mined since day 1 of the server, or at least Alu and I haven't.
We're quartz. We mine quartz.
Hey,
I mean,
old guy.
it's different.
I heard rumors that they completely added in scare mechanics for iron farms. I just want to make sure that.
Yep, that's
Bedrock.
true. Oh, Bedrock.
I have not seen that. I haven't tested it since the beta. I haven't seen that they added scare mechanics in yet. I mean, maybe I haven't tested it since mid beta, but I haven't seen any sign of that.
Scare mechanics might be broken, but at least they make logical sense.
Does it though? Shouldn't the scare mechanics be slower than the regular spawning?
Well, if they're scared, they will spawn iron golem to protect them.
Yeah, but shouldn't it?
Yeah.
If 10 villagers can spawn whatever amount, 3 should do a third of that.
It's a little broken, but at least it makes more sense.
A little.
I mean, it makes more sense the previous version, but I think the previous version was more balanced than the one we have currently.
Previous versions were balanced and more interesting.
And harder to do.
I will agree with
feel
that.
like
But previous were if we had the same spawning mechanics, there would be insane lag because of the new villagers, so it would be really impossible to use them at the moment.
Yeah.
That's like they planned on like the first mechanics for iron golem spawning, where you needed like maybe even 100
How
villagers for a good rate.
destroy what tree? Like my screen says, destroy the tree. People on my stream are complaining about it. What tree do I destroy?
Oh,
What are you streaming on?
His tooltips are on.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Java. Like I am a
Should be
Java
under
idiot.
Accessibility?
Hey, old guy, are you streaming on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
No.
I don't use Twitch.
What's your
Let's see,
channel?
probably
I'll go watch the stream.
it's YouTube/Hey Old Guy. Old is with a 0. It's probably, let's see,
I don't
video
understand.
probably.
When I tried whitelisting you, I tried whitelisting with the caps, like you said, and then it was like the player doesn't exist. And then I typed the exact same thing with no caps, and it was like, yeah. And then it whitelisted you with caps. I was so.
Well, it's so weird because I mean I showed you the screen cap of it, so I mean it clearly is with caps. Okay, it's not under that.
Oh no!
19 viewers, damn, dude.
Albert, stop!
what?
Oops.
It's during the middle of the day on a holiday, so let's
What is
see.
Albert doing?
I was
Accessibility.
repairing my lighter.
What is Elver doing? Elver's breaking the server.
Yeah, pretty much.
More like my computer.
Oh yeah.
You flew towards the switch. Oh god.
Well, how is it looking?
Advanced tooltips, I think.
Where?
It should be under video settings.
Okay, options,
You can do
video
F-
settings.
F3 and H.
There are no
Oh.
emotes.
Oh yeah, Optifine added it. I didn't even know. But it
I
is only for Optifine. If you want it in vanilla, you have to type what is it?
Yeah,
You have to use.
I don't know.
F3.
You are gonna have to just look at destroy tree or whatever, break tree. Too bad, guys.
I'm so confused. What does it say? Break tree. Oh, there.
Destroy the tree.
What does
Somebody
it
give him a log.
I've played Java for a total of like 4 minutes before this.
Oh, there's a log over here. He can break it and then place it again.
We'll wait for by I don't know his name. We'll
Oh,
wait for him to
I
join.
disconnected from the server. Hang on. Let's see. Join server.
If
Yeah,
you,
I've
if you
played.
relog it, actually. Oh no.
Oh, okay, yeah, it went away, I think. So, yeah, we're good.
My blank.
Brett Carp is
I couldn't figure out in settings how to change that. So,
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go full screen again.
Old guy, you didn't disconnect. You clicked leave.
yeah, I clicked leave server. I mean, that's if I can't figure out something, the logical next step is to turn it off and turn it back on. That's always step one.
Wait, they didn't. Wasn't there a button to turn off the tutorial?
I couldn't find one. So, the logical step is turn it off and turn it back on.
Yeah.
Right. Full screen now.
How's it going
Yes,
with
yeah.
Forest and?
Forrest has not responded despite me pinging him twice.
We're gonna wait for Biden. I say his name Biden, like Joe. I'm just gonna say his name's Biden. We're waiting for Biden. And then we're gonna start.
Oh, it might be Biden. I am a butcher of names. I kill golems and people's names. That's what I do.
I think the Q is for an A. So it's like Baden or something.
Maybe. We can ask him. It's a good idea.
What's under the carpet? Is it just for decoration? There's no lighting under here?
Under the carpet.
The droppers. Just for decoration. Yeah.
Yeah, seems to be crazy. There might be light under some. No, I guess
There's
not.
light under some of the stairs.
Oh yeah, like here.
Yeah, I
In
see
the
the I
distance,
see the
there was-
glowstone and I see the
Oh,
lamps and
yeah,
stuff.
there's lighting under these. Yeah. So we got Tear on here. We're online. Blank. Old guy, me. And just the two others that we're waiting on.
I don't think we're gonna wait
Forrest
for
is not
Forrest
coming.
unless he says something.
I think he's coming.
I mean, if they join, then you can just teleport them to you, right?
Yeah.
I just because then they didn't miss the start and like miss everything we've gone over.
We're probably gonna explain a lot of stuff at the start because, yeah, what is the order is made like that.
I mean,
I'm not sure who joined.
Biden's game is loading. His job is loading, so we'll wait for him and we can start.
I will say this many players in one area, all flying around and jumping around on Bedrock would be kind of a lag fest. So I am impressed by that and by the scale of the building here.
Well,
Just wait.
You're gonna
Old
see
guy, it
more.
depends on the connection of the other players.
This is like gigantic.
I mean, if everyone had like perfect internet, it would be pretty decent. It wouldn't be this smooth.
Alu,
but
how much
it'd
ping do you have, Alu?
Be better than if
Two?
Mathematic joined.
Oh,
Well, a lot of times you have players on Bedrock, and it'll be people on PC and people on mobile, and that's
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the different platforms kind of slow things down.
Tartar noticed the secret. Hold on, Tart. We're gonna go over that later. Don't look at the map art. Yeah,
No,
don't spoil the tour. It's our entire world.
Oh my gosh, I just saw one.
Oh.
I'd imagine. Okay,
Matthew.
who is gonna stream for Mate or he can watch
I'm
old guy?
streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch too, so he can watch whoever he wants.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube, so it's whatever anybody wants to watch. I think that has us covered.
Biden said his game's loading. I'm taking him by that word.
Oh man.
I think he was downloading the game. At the beginning.
Oh no.
I told everyone I was like at least 2 hours before, check your game, make sure you have everything downloaded and updated. We've been talking about this for a week.
Yeah.
Does someone accept Poison Half Optifine?
I don't. Apparently, it's a
I do.
virus
Except
potential
Poison got me.
virus.
Okay, some things aren't going to look as good without connected textures. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can.
few map arts.
If Mathemati wants my footage, I can send it all to him. And this time I actually tested my audio levels, so it should come out where I'm not basically a mute in the background. Do you guys have multiplayer sleeping?
Yeah, we have one
Yep.
player.
Well, we
Not vanilla.
don't actually have that data pack, but we have it enabled on Carpet.
If you notice on tab, we have a player called Bedbot. We'll go to that place later.
Oh, does he just sleep?
Yep,
Yeah.
just
Pretty much.
looks bed.
Pretty self-explanatory.
He has a lot of hours on the server because he's just always on.
Always
Making sure it's always day.
protecting us from.
He only goes off when you run passive mob farms. That's like the only time he leaves.
0 pig uses.
Bedbot,
lazy.
he's so lazy.
Lazy.
Yeah,
So lazy.
we should use Badbot also for the ice farm so he can beef up stats.
Just have like a million pig uses.
You should
That's
just take
1,000
like
hours played or something.
place and replace blocks forever. You get to like 15 million pig users.
People in my chat are freaking out that I'm joining Java. Never.
There's so many messages since that was on your stream, lads.
Yeah, I would.
No.
Don't worry about that.
Someone,
I'm never joining Java.
did someone in your chat said the voices from some of those guys sound like the guys that showcase build with RiseWorks? Oh no, no, no.
Oh, let me scroll up and look. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, that's kind of tough, man.
It's a tough crowd, man. Bedrock is a tough crowd. It's
It is. You gotta either like shame people who are like that and keep them out of your comments, or B, deal with them.
I don't think it's mean. I think it's funny.
it's not meant to be mean. It's just a tough crowd. You got to be on
That
your
was funny though. We sound like that guy from RiseWorks.
you got to be on your toes. They don't.
I just wonder which one he's talking about. Is he talking about Activision or?
probably a 13-year-old kid. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Oh, that's fine.
Here's the thing. Like they all know that I don't know any of the Java YouTubers. I don't know any of them. I mean, I've heard the name Rayworks obviously because everybody has, but yeah, I don't know anything about them. I don't watch their channel. I don't watch their videos.
You
I've
don't
only
want
heard
to
of
know
Rayworks
about
in the
him.
past month.
It's better if you don't know about him.
I mean, I've heard the name. I've heard the stories, but I don't. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into all that.
Is Biden joining Public Voice or?
I told him I'd move him in. Come on, Biden. We're about to start the tour now.
I will say, if you do watch Java YouTube, you should watch all the Machinist. Links will be in the description later when I figure out how to put them in there. And, of course, join their Discord. Links are in the Advanced Automation Discord.
Yeah.
Biden's here.
Alright, he's here.
Now you just join the server.
Oh
He's
yeah.
not on the server yet. He's just in voice chat.
Carp said that I know Ray works for hearing he steal farms. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's a bit
Let's not
more
get into it either.
complicated. It's a bit more complicated.
It's just yeah. We can talk
just-
about that later.
It's just it's not for now.
It's not something for live.
I
Yep.
mean,
He's
I give
probably
my
watching.
opinion on Ray everywhere. I don't care, but yeah, it's not for tour.
Things are
somewhere else.
things are very
You're
rarely
using the
black and
chicken's
white.
cover.
There's usually a subtle
Hey,
gray
Carp.
to it.
Biden, is your game loaded or what's happening? You can talk on text or voice if you want. It's digital.
Granted, I
just-
won't see any of it.
I always forget that the public people have like 8 channels. I always forget that. Because I have like 60.
Jeez.
You're only missing 20.
Gosh.
Okay, can we wait? Because Dylan is still not here. Okay.
Is it loading in for him?
Alright, now that he's in voice chat, we can at least talk about our spawn perimeter.
Yeah.
So our spawn perimeter is 1500 by 1500.
Jeez.
And it's an approximate volume of 140 million blocks.
Done
We
by
did it.
hand.
No. We did it with 3 separate world eaters, 2 that were I think 356, and then 1 that was around 700. So yes, to answer Poison's question, you can get lost pretty easily.
It costed like
About
basically
100?
nothing.
It cost about 100 though, because we had to place the TNT for the dupers.
Yeah, but you can get the
Yeah.
TNT back.
We would have to AFK for like, I don't know, a couple of years, bro, to get that kind of
30 years.
TNT. It's insane. It is so not balanced.
And if you do /CS, you can see that the ground is concrete powder, and there's gray, black glass on top of it.
I think it's great.
Oh, don't fly east.
I don't know
So-
what east is.
You don't know.
Basically, if you press F3, you will see a debug screen.
Oh, I know what
And-
east is because I just looked
yeah.
at where the sun's moving.
Okay, and there should be facing, and you can see direction south, north, east.
That's east. You said don't look east, and I immediately went east.
Oh, it's okay. It's on south.
Yo, I got Matthew to follow me on Twitch. That's Pog.
Just don't go south. That's
Oh
everything.
wow! I fell through the world. I did something.
You didn't fall through the world. You're under. So, old guy, do /C. Fly up a little bit. Fly up above, and then do /S. Yeah,
Alright.
that's what those do. If you don't want that to happen, just do /CS because it'll put you back where you did the command.
I did /CS and it dropped me through the world for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
It's weird.
Oh,
I guess we can go.
Zenub Chef, he joined the stream, so he's listening and watching.
Okay.
So I guess we can go to the Nether.
Yeah, let's go
If
to that.
everything has been
Wait, are
said.
we not? Are
We
we not
also-
waiting for Biden?
Oh, is he here?
Is he here?
Not currently.
He's in the voice chat.
He can push the stream, I guess.
Don't worry, there'll be an iron farm later today. Don't worry about that.
Oh, we actually don't have
Maybe?
an iron farm.
No, not for you guys. People in my chat, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we can start. Biden and Forrest can catch up.
If you go to the south,
Biden's in
there
public
is-
voice.
is he?
If you,
Yeah.
he's in voice, but
Oh, can you grab him from public? He's in public voice.
oh,
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
There he is.
Okay,
Okay,
Let's go.
nice.
let's build
Okay,
an
let's just,
bedrock iron farm on the server.
go to Nether.
Yeah, we can go to the Nether. That the portal is on the south. There is a really big portal. You should see it. There is.
you can also just follow us.
Yeah, there is kinda AFK, I guess.
Terry, you here?
Why did
Okay,
Biden
let's come.
leave? He's back in public.
Oh man,
We can also we should also say that we are running few mods on the server.
Yeah, we're running
Oh,
carpet
they are
mod.
all for optimizing the game.
we also turned portal. Wait, no, maybe we didn't. No, we didn't. Not for this one.
You will
He wants to see the
the-
map art.
Who does?
You will,
There.
Tyler. Don't worry, Tyler. You will see everything.
We will go back there just at the end.
we will see where the map art is located, I bet.
Once you come through the portal, you'll be in our nether that was designed by Orchestra.
Whoa.
It is really dark in there.
It's
Oh, if you go to the video settings, you can set your brightness to maximum. That would be probably the best to do.
Quickly before we go to our first spot, if you go into spectator mode and you go beneath, we have a hand dug perimeter underneath our nether hub. Well, we just have a little XP farm there.
What? Oh, whoa.
There's a piece of wall missing. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the issue. Before we update to 1.16, Enderman keep yoinking the netherrack.
Yeah.
How do we prevent that?
Update
not
1.16.
changing the one. Yeah. They can't anymore then.
Alright, so now we can head to our first spot. So come back to the nether hub.
Should be /CS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Ah! Didn't work.
Poison.
Didn't work.
Did you do /CS to go into spectator?
No.
Yeah, you have to do that. You have to do it both ways, or else it doesn't
Okay.
Yeah, just fly up and do slash.
I
But
can just TP
yeah.
him to me.
Yeah, I totally don't have the time.
I'm about up. I'm about up.
Is everybody up?
I am.
Alright, so we can go to the south.
Just follow us.
You guys are gonna love this tunnel. Wait, see so much
continue.
iron.
Yeah, okay. Just follow me.
I don't love this tunnel. I hate it.
Look at the iron.
It looks good.
There's so much iron in the tunnel.
Does it change the fact that it's enraging?
Okay. We should go to the.
Okay, are you lost?
Oh, I'm totally lost.
No, stay in the nether hub. Don't go out of the nether hub.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
we have the. We're gonna be in the Nether hub. We will never fly out of our Nether hub.
Oh,
man,
someone
this
said
is
go
gonna
up.
lag.
I went way up, straight through the. Okay, good.
Old guy, yeah, turn around.
Follow me, okay, behind you.
Old guy, no. Don't. There's no need to fly. We can walk around.
Oh, someone
Don't
said
listen to-
fly up. I know I heard someone say fly up.
Yeah, don't listen to the talk, just follow. You can go here.
Yes, old guy, you might like this tunnel. You're like the iron guy.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is like. This is. Oh my god.
Where did
This is
Aaron-
insane. I don't.
they
This
already
is.
go through the portals?
Yeah.
You guys go through
Sorry.
the portal.
2 people.
This is
Okay.
hella
Tunnel
laggy.
is enraging for multiple reasons.
We can't even imagine of wasting that kind of iron.
Okay, so this is our main storage system for now, and we build it in 4 separate parts. So north we have the bulk storage system that most of you are looking at. So we have stuff that we farm or have in big quantities otherwise, and everything is stored in shulker boxes. Then east we have our chest hall, where we have items that we have somewhat a lot of. And then south we have our input system. We have 2 separate inputs, one for stuff that comes pre-sorted from farms, and then one that you can dump everything in and it gets sorted. And then we have multi-item sorting, that we have chest filled with single items and it will insert the items there. And then last west has map storage, couple of...
Chair doesn't know about stackable shulker boxes.
Oh
carbon
yeah, that's... Yeah,
It's
carbon
a
fiber.
Awesome.
non-vanilla feature.
I'm looking at all the map art. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Remember
we have some
correctly, it was from a bug in a snapshot.
I think it's 1.12. You can use a crafting table duping glitch to get...
We need this one right here. This is what we need on AA. Someone get to doing it.
Also,
Now, me and Z, me and Chef, we're not doing map art anymore, so somebody else get to it.
Zune said, Zundab Chef said, tell them I'm coming to steal their iron and their loot. Alu, tell them about the quick crafting station, or did you already do that?
Oh yeah, we... In the
Yeah, look
west wing we have the...
Y'all dupe, y'all dupe Elytras? What else y'all dupe?
Gravity blocks.
Yeah, gravity blocks, elytras.
Yeah, we do gravity blocks also. We do that also. And bedrock and bubble columns, that kind of thing.
We have put some dragon eggs because
I'll grab
one
force.
world leader designs we use needs them. But yeah, we have the crafting system in the west wing that can produce 144,000 items per hour.
I'll grab. I'm gonna grab forest from this.
These are quite simple. So you have shulker box of shit. Let's use this one. So you have full shulker box of stuff in the left hand side one. So let's say redstone. You pick it all up and craft it to blocks. And it's broken. But the right hand side should break the box when it's full, and the left hand side breaks it when it's empty. But for some reason it is not working as it's supposed.
Can we show this one, or would that be too laggy?
It's broken, isn't it?
It's fine, I fixed it.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing special. It's 960.
I am so not gonna be able to monetize this video.
Oh yeah, so there's two parts.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Alu.
You can always go back through it and just mute all the code.
No, I'm not worried. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't really care one way or the other, but like, it's pretty funny.
Censor everything.
Just the signs, everything, just everywhere.
Oh,
This room in particular, its name.
oh, okay. Now I get it.
Yeah, we can destroy the sign.
No. It's fine. I won't monetize it. It's no
can
big deal.
blur it.
I
can
don't
blur it.
care.
Yeah, so we have despawning detection there. So there is timer that runs. Items are left in the crafting system. So if you AFK there and something happens, it will put you in the room, and then you need to get all of the stuff gets removed by hopper minecarts, and then you need to pick it up by yourself.
Oh, now I realized
Whoa.
how many. Now I realized the signs. I'm so used to it.
Yeah, like I never read the signs. I just
Like, yeah, I've been reading the signs, and I'm just like, wow, just like.
You guys want to see how many iron blocks?
Bedrock wouldn't let you, but Bedrock wouldn't let you type those words.
Right. We would get hit by the filter. The filter would hit it and block it.
I mean, now that I think about it, we have a lot of signs.
Oh my god.
You
I
can't
didn't know.
you can't say a swear word on the sign. You can't even say things that are even borderline.
You built PPs?
I tried to type the word junk one time, and it wouldn't let me type junk.
Wait, like you just physically can't?
You physically cannot. It will not accept it.
That's insane.
The Microsoft Word filter is real. Like, you can't even do it in chat either. It'll just do pound signs.
Well, you can remove it for yourself, but it won't remove it for anyone else.
Yeah.
Old guy, come over here.
Yeah, this should give an idea on how much iron we got.
No.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fill my pockets and then go home.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Hey, we're on a backup too, so don't
Yeah,
stress too much.
we have also a second chest, I think, that is almost full,
Oh
or
my
maybe
lord.
Here, I mean, on AA, we flex a few, with a few iron blocks that you won't see on any other server pre 1.16, but nothing like that. I mean,
We also, since we dig a couple perimeters, if you check our diamond ore storage, we have like 2 shulkers of diamond ore.
Do we?
Yeah. Oh my, we have a lot of diamond blocks. I didn't even notice that.
No, I just put them in there.
They're your diamond blocks?
That's scam. I'm gonna
I mean,
take that.
diamonds are so worthless. Like, since they've made trading and everything just OP, diamonds are totally worthless.
By the way, we've dug like 100 shulkers of iron ore. We just don't store it because we don't really care. We only have like a shulker of iron ore there. We have like 100 though.
Ooh, Chef has an idea that we do a collab on some map art.
Collab?
AA does some map art on Machinists, and Machinists do some map art on AA.
I could make an AA map on our server.
No. We will come to Machinists and do the map art, and you guys do the map art on AA.
Oh man, I have to play that.
I would
so much more annoying for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive making map art without Speaker.
What if we provided the location?
I don't know all the details just yet. We'll work out the details later.
Let's go back to the Nether, guys.
Oh yeah. I think everything.
Alu, can you turn portal code down lower?
Yeah, in a bit. We can continue this time.
Wait till you see the piston.
Back to the tunnel of my broken dreams.
Your PC may not like this now. I'm not really sure.
There's ice?
To the portal. Yeah, there is blue ice under it.
Your PC might not like this part.
Yeah, you're gonna load a lot of furnaces now.
Is there logo?
Oh, yeah, I don't think
all the maps.
Whoa, this thing's huge.
Alright, Alu will talk about this one too.
Give me a second.
Seems fine to me. I don't.
Yeah, that's pretty okay.
You might have some issues with connection because we do have about 400 minecart hoppers here, and they do send quite a bit of packet spam. It's not really rough on the server or the client, it's just that it has so much packet sending because of how bad Java's netcode is. But yeah, this is our 4032 furnace.
I don't see any problems. It doesn't seem super laggy to me. I didn't even do Optifine, so it seems fine.
Yes,
It's more internet issues.
Yeah, I'm just having a few drop frames.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you can take the
Oh, I can't fly.
Oh,
Okay.
I see what you mean. MSPT is about doubled when we entered here.
Yeah.
I mean, it will add more MSPT when when the furnace is smelt, but
I'm gonna TP Blank to the nether side of this because he can't be on the overworld side for some reason.
But yeah, there is 4 separate units in like each corner that you can operate separately, and they all have their own chunk loading. So if you only need 1008, I think, furnaces, it will only load those furnaces, and the control room in the middle that has the fuel storage.
Hey, Blank, sorry, 1 second, Alan. Blank, do you want me to TP you away for when you join? No comment. I'll TP you away, and if you don't want to, you can go back. Sorry, Alo, you can continue.
Yeah. And on full power, this thing will smelt 1.4 million items.
Wow, look at these rails. Look at this redstone.
Also at the bottom, there is system to stack shulker boxes that overflow the system. So the shulker box stacking that we use works so that when you drop shulker boxes to the ground, they will stack up to 64. And we are, because you can't move them from inventory to another, we have a system where we pick them up with hopper minecarts and store them in minecart silos. But so far, I don't think there's any overflow shulker boxes, since we reuse the boxes that we put in, take stuff out.
So this furnace array is in the same perimeter as the spawn and in the same perimeter as the storage.
I'm guessing just outside of the spawn chunks.
But yeah, we have nothing in spawn chunks except actual spawn.
Just this maybe bit.
Didn't they expand the spawn chunks out in 116?
Yeah, they're...
Or 15.
Did they?
They did in 15.
It was in 15?
I think that they had massive spawn chunks in 14 and they fixed them on 15, I think. I don't think 16 changed anything.
Wasn't 14 45 by 45, or was that just a rumor?
I'm not sure. That's, I think, the pre-generated area. When you load the map, it's always generated. Or load the seed. Yeah, but this is, I think, 700 blocks south and 700 blocks west from spawn.
Yeah, it's outside the spawn.
It's not right outside spawn. It's decent away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can smelt 1.4
I mean,
million items.
just look at the size of this thing.
This took 3 weeks to build, or 2 weeks to build, or something.
2 weeks, yeah.
Which is funny, because later you'll see a contraption about the size that took a lot less time.
And then trading hall took 3 days.
Yeah, trading hall took forever, and Ice Farm took like...
Yeah, Ice Farm wasn't
See, the
that
whole
compact.
perimeter's not covered yet.
Yeah, we're still placing floor.
Shh, you didn't see that.
Oh, nope.
It's a total of 4.5 million with the concrete powder and glass combined, so it's a fair bit of blocks.
The issue is that the concrete blocks especially give so many light updates when we have the lava on the floor that we are having massive performance issues running floor placers, and since the floor area is 2.2 million blocks, it will take a lot of time to people to find the motivation, smaller floor placers or hand place it.
So speaking of light updates, that's a good way for us to transition to the next place.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you haven't heard of this thing called light suppression,
Yeah, we'll show you.
no, but
Suppression.
light
We
suppression.
we are able to do this. We call it like light tick. We're able to do this for things that require light to grow. I've seen people do this.
Yeah, so basically we can stop light updates from happening, so we can have cool stuff. I'll show you in a second. If you come back to the the tunnel, and then you fly straight and to the left up here, you can take our piston. Yeah, VK did a very good job explaining light suppression, much better than I can.
Yeah, just get the minecart and it will take you to the Twitch farm.
Do you guys have piston bolts on better?
Yes.
I do.
I have 2 designs.
They're a lot slower though.
Tartar, did you come back through the nether? Did you follow the tunnel? Or the tunnel's back?
Click on the minecart. Sorry. Here. I have a lot
What is
of
this
lag.
thing?
That's a suppressor.
We were just discussing our new Nether Tunnels. We may try to do something similar to that on AA. We'll see how it works out.
Well, I wouldn't recommend doing the bottom part of that you will see.
So, on the nether side, we have TNT looting. You can see, if you look up, that there's an arrow that's on fire that's kind of suspended in midair. So the TNT
Oh, I know
gets
what this
pushed
is.
into
Yeah.
that, light it, and drop. And the player placing the TNT holds a looting sword. So the TNT kills them and you get looting. There's also a carpet map art on the ground. I just thought I'd point that out.
So it's it's your version of Trident Killers.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but super expensive.
Oh, wait. What?
You can
That doesn't look expensive at all.
How does
Don't be. If you fall through a floor, don't be really scared. There is a map art of Kidendra, one of our members, tried to do map art of Grey Wool, and that's how it turned out. You can just fall down if you don't shift.
Very wool. Wow. That's what the map art was.
This is what we spend our time on.
And the netherrack monstrosity next to us is an update suppressor that we use to remove the bottom 3 obsidian blocks from the portal. So we pod power rails, so that's a thing in Java. I don't know if that works on Bedrock. But there is a way of powering rails that they stay powered even though they actually aren't powered. And we use that.
Bud powering.
Yeah, bud powering. And we move the update from the portal block because it always moves the same way to a rail line that will update all of those budded rails. And that will cause stack overflow, but because it's player causes it, Java or the Minecraft code just keeps it, and we get portals that don't have all the obsidian around.
If we go to the overworld, we can see a very good example of update suppression and light suppression.
Yeah, there is ladders you can climb or fly up if you.
So this is actually a current project. We are redoing them. Only one of them has been redone, but that's the one we'll mainly look at.
Who wants to explain light suppression?
Light engine can't keep up. Light updates no longer happen. That's pretty much it.
It's really simple. Yeah.
Update suppression, but for the light.
If you come over to the update suppression, or the update suppressor over here, and just land on it, be careful not to I think it's fine. And then go to Spectator, you can see that there's portals over here. All of the portals are light level 0, so witches can spawn inside of them.
Now,
And
this contraption here is what caused that.
This is update suppressor. This is half of the equation. So this is how we slice the portals. So we have the one high portal strips without the obsidian around. We will later see what does the light suppression. I think it's in white perimeter.
it is.
So yeah.
I don't think many people are just looking at the update suppressor.
Update suppressor is pretty cool too.
Yeah, but yeah.
So yeah, all these portals I love too. Very cool. I think the best way to explain light suppression without getting like too detailed is if the light engine can't keep up. Correct me if I'm wrong. It runs on a separate thread, does it not?
Yeah, also Mojang wanted to solve issue of light updates creating lag on servers. So they moved light engine on different thread. That means that we can slow down the light engine without slowing down the server or lagging it. And then we can just do whatever we want and then crash the server. And the light engine will forget about those light updates that we created while the light engine was used heavily.
Dadgummit, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So yeah, the other three are still shifting floor designs, but we're in the process of doing these. Our mobs are done, so none of the mobs are gonna spawn, but so, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but the mobs will spawn. It's 1 game tick for them to spawn and 1 game tick for them to go through the portal. So
the rates for the rates for the suppressed portals and light suppression is 4.5 thousand per hour, and for the other designs that are shifting floor, that's like 4.3k per hour. We don't really gain much, but we want the max efficiency or the max rates for a quad witch hut.
with TNT looting, with all 4, you get about 45,000 drops per hour, which is about 6,000 redstone per hour, or close to it.
TNT, like looting 3 multiplies the rates by 2.5.
I think they're. Oh yeah, this is the first perimeter we built on the server. So first project we had.
Only perimeter that the server didn't crash while running World Eater.
Is that true?
Yeah, these are mob farms.
Yeah, they are witch huts.
Yeah, witch huts, sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, witch huts. Yeah, somebody in my chat asked if they were mob farms. But yeah, they're witch huts.
We can go back to Nether. If you guys can fly to the top.
If you fly, yeah.
Witch huts on Java are, they spawn in more spots than they do on Bedrock.
Yeah, so on Java we have structures, so the whole witch has a structure around itself, or around itself, and which is spawn on any place in the witch hut.
I forgot the fun fact for this. There was also a ocean monument on the north side of this perimeter. I forgot that part.
Yeah, for some reason there is a guardian monument or ocean monument like 15 blocks away from one witch hut.
We just didn't use it for a farm.
On Bedrock, we have a single spot that witches will spawn on. We don't get this multi-floor, wide area. We get one block that the witch spawns on.
Yeah, but I think that they spawn more more faster.
They do spawn a little faster, but it's still like less of a rate because you can have more mobs spawn.
Or come up, like fly on top of the perimeter. We have the exit portal up here.
Yeah, people already here.
Cool.
And once you get forest and poison, if you would click on this minecart down here, it'll take you back.
You can enjoy the piston bolt back.
There's some
There
iron.
is there's just few iron used again. So I guess Yusef, we don't really use it for XP. I mean, we can use it, but we don't because we don't like to turn off the mob switch,
We'll
and also because the Guardian farm can produce a lot of lag. You will see. You will see.
we'll go there later.
Right, and Taratar, if you follow me, we can go back to the Nether, up the top of the perimeter.
The Guardian Farm is pretty much the reason we recommend Optifine, just for the record.
Flag. I have flag issues again.
I don't know where we're going. I'm stuck in. I mean, I'm right here in the middle of the all four farms. So which direction?
Fly straight up. There's Nether portal straight up.
We had to put the portal in the air because of the TNT looting on the
Right.
other side. The TNT looting is done, I think. So yeah, this might not sound like a big deal for Bedrock players, but for Java players, we can't do the TNT for this, so we have to handcraft it. So that's kind of a big deal for us.
Yeah, all our TNT is handcrafted. We're artisans.
Well, it was duped using the general item duping sometimes, depending on what server you're on, but...
Here again, you can click the minecart and it will take you back to the Nether hub.
On Bedrock, we all have handlebar mustaches and we handcraft our TNT one at a time.
Tartar, take the piston bolt.
Because we're hipsters.
There's a few iron in this tunnel too. Just a few left. A lot of iron blocks, some anvils.
That's pretty fast. It's really loud, but it's pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have a turn system where you get shut out of your minecart up here.
If the pistons are too loud for you, you can mute it, I guess. I don't really play with sounds for some reason.
And if you come to, over here, guys. I don't really have to explain it. It's to the east, but...
Yeah,
Old guy.
follow me.
We're gonna go to our spider farm. So our piston bolt network, all the bolts going to locations are on top of the bedrock, and all the return bolts are underneath. You can see up there's like a selector panel, so you can select where you want to go. We managed to do that with signal strength. So there's the 8 cardinal directions underneath the hub where the piston bolts will connect into those 8 cardinal directions to come back to the hub.
Can everybody besides Carp see the stream? Or is the stream down?
I can see the stream.
Alright. I'm just making sure it was up. Somebody was saying it was down, so...
I said a few iron, and so in your chat said a few iron.
So yeah, here's the portal. We can go through if everybody's here.
Add omen
We can go there if you want, but...
Yep, you can read the signal print from the item frame, depending on how we rotate the item in it.
I'll take care of mob switch.
Right. I think they're both on. Yeah, they're both on.
5. Okay.
What's full power Venus? What's a Venus?
It's complicated.
I don't know.
Is that a typo? Is the first letter a typo? I don't understand.
I don't even know why Venus is there.
Okay, I was making sure.
Oh boy.
So
I would suggest you now using this comment that I put in chat. So if you type /cs, it will put you in spectator mode, and when you type the same command again, you will end up in the place you use the command, and then you can float down under the farm.
And we should maybe turn it on.
You have mob switch on.
What
No,
am I
mob
looking
switch
at?
off. No, TK, mob switch is off.
It's
Small
not.
is still on.
It-
Small is still on.
I'll turn it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
spawn one.
Yep.
We can leave that one off though. It's just on
Yeah.
currently.
But we have
So
to lock
can you
everything.
Ive, can you turn it on?
I turned mob
no,
switch.
Nothing to look at.
Give it a second.
Can
That's
everyone go
a lot of
slash
minecarts.
Tare? Can you go in /CS, please? Okay. Oh, the mob switch.
Too
Okay,
bad.
nothing is not spawning. I'm just gonna spawn the bot.
We actually gave Machinists a tour of the AA realm already.
Very cool. Very different. You get the nether things, the bubble columns and bedrock. That's just so weird.
Bubble columns no longer work in 1.16. Like you can't place them.
Okay, so if you look below the roof, you can see the spider farm working. This
Yeah, insanity.
This spider farm can produce about 80,000 on one mob cap and 100,000 on two mob caps. Basically, I don't know if everyone here knows how Java mob cap works.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Okay, so you have
Wow, that is.
So basically, one player has a mob cap of 70 for hostile mobs, and if there are two players on the server far enough, I think 128 blocks away, then we have two mob caps. That means that the 70 multiplies by 2. So it's for 140 mobs.
It's
Now
literally raining spiders into here. That's.
we now have bad bot loading area and the load bot loading this area, the spider farm. So that's at least 2 mob caps. So now it's running on the 100,000 per hour now.
That's actually a smart system there.
The honey blocks on top are there so spiders can spawn, because spiders need 1 point something area above them. So it couldn't be full block like obsidian or something. It has to be honey blocks because they have smaller hitbox from bottom.
Yeah. Whoever made this worm has a big penis, is what somebody said in my chat.
That's the person who made the farm.
Oh.
That's the funny part.
There is a slight issue that if you turn the farm off while there is mobs in the farm, some of the slices can get stuck, so there can be a couple of spiders that won't drop, but they should despawn over time.
Can I turn it off now?
Should we take a look at the bank? Yeah,
Yeah, we can.
yeah, we can just fly in the overworld. It's right next to us.
We can show the raid farm working.
It's
I would like to
seeing
see the raid farm.
Oh yeah, we can show raid farm.
Okay, let's
How
go.
you're doing
south,
the spiders
let's
looking
fly
in
south.
Spectator.
So guys, everybody up on the platform?
You can type /CS again and then go to the nether portal.
I would go through the nether for this one, over, because they don't really know how to get around here.
Yeah.
Like,
It's simpler.
You can just type CS old guy. It will be where you were in survival.
Sorry, I'm having typing problems. Oh, I did caps. That's what it's doing. Okay.
Which is the Bad Omen Bank. We're gonna go through here first. I select Alu to do the actual raid farm because he seems to not die the most.
I don't even have a sword.
I can give you one. Here, Alu. The other way. Alec.
You have,
Okay, so
you have name tags turned off?
no, I just don't pay enough attention.
Let's go through this portal. This is a really small portal because we weren't planning on going through it.
Once again, our raid farms are built around the same kind of situation that witch farms are.
Oh yeah, like 1 block.
Right. Sometimes 4,
1 to 4
depending
blocks.
depending on how it's aligned, but
Alu, you want
our raids don't end in a captain. We don't get a captain at the end of a raid.
So this is like, because we usually have mob switch on the server, it was big issue to get the bad omen in the first place, so I designed the system that you can hand sort bad omen guys, then you name tag them and put them in these minecart silos. So you can have up to, I think, 50 or 55 bad omens stored at the system. When I click the node block, it pushes all the...
Oh my AJ.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, drops the bad omen guy here, and I can kill him, and now I have the bad omen.
Alright, Ellie, you might want to go to the Nether now, because it's 6,000 ticks already.
Yeah. We have the what's it called?
Stack grade farm.
Yeah, but at the bottom of that thing we have like the outpost or whatever it's called, where we pull the villagers. And yeah, if you walk to the last portal of the class platform, you come to the ugliest place on the earth. Also noisiest. Yeah.
Old guy. You there?
What's up?
Let's go back. We're gonna go to the raid farm now.
Sorry, I was investigating the raid form. I am so impressed by that. Ours are so nerfed compared to that.
Raid farm.
Just wait till you see this one. So we can have up to 20 raids at a time with this raid farm. Or it averages 20 at a time, I think.
See the raid farm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure you go in Spectator, because if not, Vexes will kill you.
I mean, we can do this similarly up to like 13 or 15 or something, but
How did the server crash?
No, it didn't. It's fine.
Oh, it's fine. Oh
guys
no,
know
I did a
just
port
froze.
over thing.
Oh my god. Elver. You can watch in Spectator as the...
Oh gosh. The lag.
Yeah, now it's getting heavy on FPS.
I got many villagers though. You guy, are you not here, old guy? Old guy isn't here. Let me see the old guy.
wow.
Okay, I give you.
So many mobs in there.
See, we can never do this. This is insane. This is insane right here.
I've only seen these in videos.
This is insanity. I mean, people's phones would literally melt in their hand with this.
Yeah.
Also, it's not really hard to build if you look below. That's like, yeah, it's really simple.
I mean, I'll build this.
20,000 no 20,000 emeralds per hour. 20 normal emeralds. But I
If you skip the nights,
50,000 is what you said? 50? You said 50,000 emeralds an hour?
No, 20.
Oh, 20,000.
I think that the rates probably be kind of bigger in 1.6 the issues that villagers now have.
There's a Vex, Tyler. It's on the boat.
I'm gonna guess the drop rates are different on Bedrock and Java. I'd have to look up the loot tables.
Hey, Tartar, go in Spectator so you don't die to a Vex. There's many Vexes here already.
Yeah, the drop rates are different. As far as I know, I think I was reading. I don't know how Wiki is accurate on Bedrock. Sometimes it's really bad to rely on Wiki when it comes to Java. So I don't know how.
Just using entity cramming at this point.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Couple of Vexes, so I had to fly away to eat a bit.
Because we can do raid farms that are 15, 20,000, and there's nowhere near this amount of mobs. So I mean, this is crazy to me.
The farm
as much
averages
20 raids.
Averages 20 raids at a time. So there's about 20 raids always happening.
Wow, this.
So what mobs drop emeralds? Is it
Evokers.
Vindicators and Evokers.
Yep.
Oh, our pillagers drop
Evokers drop
emeralds also, I think.
Oh, not sure. I'm not sure now.
How are you sorting the loot that fast? That's what somebody asked.
We have 8 hoppers picking up emeralds and we burn everything else.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can
You
keep
would pick
up.
up the redstone.
I mean, if we need totems, we can here for a little bit. And
Yeah, there's
no, I have a full inventory. I got 4 totems from that fun site.
I think we can stop it, Ali. Just go in spectator so the mobs die. Ali, maybe give yourself
They
a
won't. Oh,
I don't have bad armor.
Okay. Alright, we can go back to the nether, guys.
Oh, there's
What
nobody
happened?
left.
Hmm?
If everyone goes to
I saw a whole bunch of mobs just despawn.
if everyone is in spectator, because we have bots that override somewhere else, thinks that there is no player in the despawn sphere, so it will despawn automatically all the mobs.
We're gonna go to the white
everyone will go to the nether. Back to the nether.
So take the hole in the smooth stone floor and
You have broken bedrock.
We do this too on AAs. We have cows near anywhere where we might have villagers.
Yep.
Sometimes it didn't help. On our old villager hall, there was a lot of signs saying that you should drink milk, like a lot of signs, and
Yeah, everybody follow.
if
Where do we go?
okay. To the north. If you fly to the north now,
there's a
or
white beacon that you can follow.
oh, nice. Yeah, there should be beacon on north. I guess I can also.
Yeah, you guys can go through that portal.
There's a light suppressor here.
We have a light suppressor here. We have
Whoa.
storage for digging perimeters, or from what we dig. We have bed bot, and we have a cobble generator just because. This is a perimeter. Right. All need their own perimeter, pretty much. So the east we have a light suppressor, which we will not turn on.
Lag.
Light suppressor. So if you run the
I think it runs at like 15 MSPT on top of the server load. It's not that bad, but it's like you have no FPS.
Oh, I found your iron ore shulkers.
Yeah, we have a
So-
lot of them.
It's a bed bot with an auto clicker.
Yep, pretty much.
It's not
Yeah.
even sorted.
No, they're not. There's a ton of non-sorted stuff. That's not even that much iron. We have way more than that. We just don't sort it anymore.
There's a lot of here.
We got tired of sorting all the random stuff. We have a little bit of stone here. Like a lot, I guess. I single-handedly have mined 10 chests of double chest. Oh, that's a lot of stone. I've mined 10 double chest cores of stone. That's how much I've mined.
Build limit?
Yep,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
walls are closed.
the walls are to build limit. Well, 255, I think.
This is a very exciting deco. It's just white.
Very clean.
Oh, it's built limit. Never mind.
Yeah. I went around and filled the 2 last layers that the conveyor couldn't do since
Okay, I didn't know
it's 2
that.
blocks high.
We also have our bed. Oh, that was probably sad.
Yeah. This was supposed to be a general mob farm, but we decided that we probably won't do one. At least for now, since we don't seem to need one. So we just put random stuff here, like light suppressor and cobblestone generator.
Basically, things that we need in a perimeter, but we don't want to make a perimeter for. Right, we can go back to the other.
Oh, back to the portal.
Oh, Bedbot just went to sleep.
Oh,
Never gonna-
also the reason for the bed but is because of phantoms, mostly.
Yep.
They don't respect the mob cap, so we decided that we will use bedbot to sleep the night always away, so we don't have to deal with phantoms.
We're gonna go to the drown farm now. It's at the blue pillar, the blue beacon.
Blue beacon.
I'm just gonna make sure we grab everybody.
I wish in Bedrock the beacons actually behaved as beacons and you could
Tower?
see these
Tower, go
beams
this
from
way.
a long way.
Yeah, you really can't see him from that far.
I have
Yeah,
nether fog.
I believe if you make it walk away 50 blocks away from the beacon, the beam just goes away.
What?
Yeah, once you're outside of its area of effect, it goes away. You don't see the beacon anymore. Oh,
I mean, that's
who's
kinda
main?
It's kind of useful, but it's useful only when you set them up.
We dug this perimeter, guys, by the way. There's like 5 million blocks, I think.
The shape is in how do you call it?
Raindrop.
Or
Raindrop?
And there's a
Raindrop,
map next to the portal. Why do you even need a ground portal?
trident.
We need tridents. We can't do trident killers, but we use tridents in our trading hall. We'll see that later.
Guys,
We
can
basically-
you guys preserved a fossil?
Two fossils. Yeah, there's 2 fossils.
But somebody destroyed the other 2, or somebody destroyed 1 fossil. We kept 2. There's actually a skeleton horse in this one.
The north one has skeleton horse in.
So we basically dug this entire perimeter so that we could have 5 tridents.
I think we only ended using 3.
Okay, well. Alright, so I designed this with Alu, and it produces between 20 and 30 tridents per hour. It's just a water column, that's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's based on the fact that when you place, or at the daytime, ground will sink down in water, and you put ground and try to land it, will try to pathfind the water source. So we drop them from that massive spawner and with that Untitled Platform where they can go out into the conveyors and get moved to the AFK spot.
I think I just killed a fish.
I
Or
amend my elytra.
do you need elytra?
Sorry about that. It was so loud. How do we kill the drown here? Sorry, it was so loud in my ear. I couldn't hear how they die. Is it lava? No.
You get loot.
We kill them with swords.
Oh, it's a manual killer. Okay.
Yeah, we have sweeping it, so it's kind of easier to use it.
Either you do manual killer or you do TNT loot, because we need looting for this.
Yeah.
You can only get tridents for player kills, and you need to have looting 3 because, as TK said earlier, we get like 25-ish tridents per hour, so without looting.
Yeah, that's the way they changed it in 1.16 for Bedrock 2. Is that it has to be player kill, and it has to be natural spawn drown. None of that converted zombie business.
Oh, well.
Seems unfair.
I mean, it's parity with Java, I guess.
I mean, we had it really good for a long time. Any drowned, whether they had a trident or not, could drop one. We had it really good for a long time. So
yeah.
And you can't use trident killers to drop equipment drops anymore in Bedrock. So before we could just go AFK and let a trident killer kill them.
Oh.
But we can't do that anymore. Change 1.16.
Mm.
That will be a big change then.
Doesn't that mean arrow killers won't work either?
Yeah, no ranged weapons is the deal.
That's kind of dumb.
Oh, so you don't have sweeping and you won't even have the trident killers.
Yeah, trident killers are ranged weapon.
How can you then use the Guardian farm that you guys have?
No,
That
That's
works.
you can get XP and you can get drops. You just can't get equipment type drops, which means like bows and equipment that the mob is holding.
Oh,
That is weird.
Like if you were going to kill a guardian, you would get the drops because they're not holding equipment. But if you were killing a skeleton with a trident killer, you wouldn't get the bow. You would only get the bones and the
That's
arrows.
actually useful.
Let's go back to the Nether.
there is the train drop map art. If you didn't take a look under the farm where the portal is, you can take a look while you
Oh
go
wow!
back to the Nether.
That's super cool.
Sorry, Mathemati, I had to kill about 100 of your brethren.
No.
We're gonna
You do
fly
now?
to the next.
I don't know what to tell you,
Wow.
Carp. I don't know. Everybody else says it's working, buddy.
Or relog. Or not relog, reload. Can't relog on a Twitch stream.
It's YouTube, but
Or
Okay, so next would be you are all flying to the wrong direction.
Oh
Uh,
my.
come
God.
back.
all right.
So
I'm at blue. Where do we go?
follow the green beacons to northeast. You
I'll keep
will end up on our slime farm, which is the second perimeter we did on the server, or I did.
Yeah, you
Made
did this
it
one
by
by yourself.
myself.
3 portal tiles in a line. That is cursed beyond belief.
Yeah, we spawn proof the portal with a carpet, so we also update suppressed that and left it there. So it's also floating there. But this is done with the same update suppressor that you saw at the wheat farm, or same type. So we have collection system with 70 minecart going to 34 double speed shulker box loaders, and magma floor killing system, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We have storage for, so we box the slime balls, they go into intermediate storage, then we have shulker box crafting system where player can stand and craft the slime balls to blocks, and then we have end storage for the blocks. And then there's massive line of chests for the shulker boxes to be stored in, since we don't have stacker here.
400k an hour?
Yeah.
Wait, should I?
440k, I think. We
I'll
Elvar
press
go
the
to the old world, so
Mob switch is still on though, I think. Over, so you have
no,
to do.
it was off. It was
It's off.
off.
Oh
At
yeah, it
least
was.
raw.
Yeah.
So you can stay on the
Stay on the
nether side and see when Elvar gets to the Afk platform.
Old guy's gonna like this. Old guy, make sure you go in spectator so you get night vision. Oh,
Yeah, that's up there with slash C.
I'm watching old guy's stream and he fell in the hole.
I did fall in the hole there for a second.
Okay, so now we are getting
Wait, AFK
slime.
platform?
What makes
Yeah.
them spawn like that?
There's like a platform?
So
Like that.
so
Oh,
we
this
have-
is overworld. They're spawning overworld and coming here. Okay, I understand now. Never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry, I was reading chat when you were explaining.
Yeah, no worries. So you can.
Oh my god.
This is like 7 of our farms.
Oh, this is not even the fastest farm. We don't,
Yeah, not even close.
just because we don't have that much chunks or slime chunks. So yeah,
I mean,
It's not very efficient.
it can go way more. Yeah, it can be way faster.
This
So-
is
How?
If you
efficiency.
come to overworld, you can see what gets the slime to the nether.
Few mob caps there.
I don't know about the mob caps, but it runs on 100.
yeah, Machinist is a Java server.
It runs on 160k on one mob cap and 440k on two mob caps, and third mob cap doesn't do anything, so we max out on spawning spaces at two mob caps.
That's a neat map.
Yeah. For some reason, I love the perimeter because the floor, the black cool for some reason.
Yeah, we have these max height portals that we build the one chunk slime farms in most cases, and the iron golems will or the slime will pathfind to the iron golems and go through the portals. It's not the fastest design, but it scales up quite nicely and is also really obsidian cheap. So because this was started couple weeks in, or yeah,
Third week, wasn't it?
Yeah, third week I think, and we didn't have that much materials, nor did we. I think there was like players at the time actively playing on the server, so we didn't really have time to go mine all the end pillars.
Yeah.
So I came up with this design.
There's so few slimes in each of the farms, yet you go nether side and it's just overloaded.
Mhm.
Hey,
Yeah,
can somebody teleport me to the overworld side? Whoever's there.
Oh, yeah.
People in your chat are talking about how broken Java is.
I mean,
Like,
it
Yeah,
is.
it's a total bro. I mean, it's
Don't feel
wow.
it's that broken. Just compared to Bedrock, it's completely different thing.
yeah.
Like there's no balance. It's just like it's like the devs were like, oh, fine, yeah, 50 billion slimes. That's cool. Go for it, guys.
They're actually really stupid. What's the issue with Spot? I don't remember.
So
Someone,
what?
isn't there like an issue with slimes?
The slimes?
old
Yeah,
guy, the biggest reason why Java has such extreme rates compared to Bedrock is two reasons. The first is the spawning radius, and two, it's the mob cap design.
Oh yeah, they have 70 mobs per player. I understand the mob caps, but this
So
is
those two
insane.
combined, it just dwarfs Bedrock can do.
I saw you have like, I don't know how much was it, like 24 to 44 on a sphere or somehow something like that.
Yeah, it's 24 to 32 spawn, no despawn. 32 to 44 spawn, but 1 in 800 chance of despawn, and then 44 to 54 we still get spawns, but they instantly despawn, so they waste spawns. I don't understand why, but
Wait. So you guys feel like this is broken, but then you guys can like mine bedrock and get the item and get bubble golems and
Well,
all that
it
stuff.
depends. It depends how you compare, or like to compare it to.
if we couldn't do those things, our version wouldn't even be worth playing. It would just be like what for?
Yeah, I'm with old guy. If I couldn't get portal tiles, I wouldn't be able to play Bedrock Edition.
So we should go back to the Nether.
Bring it back another. We're actually gonna go to farming area instead of ice farm next for
Oh yeah.
highway.
Oh, sorry. Where are you?
So if you fly to the top, you can get out from the player access, or if you feel like a little bit of a challenge, you can take the slime from portals.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, let's take the piston bolt.
Yeah, we should take the piston ball.
So this is what 6 months on Java looks like.
Yes.
Well, we know lived a
we're
lot of
insane.
projects.
We do
like,
a lot.
on many different servers.
Oh,
This would be like
I don't know what
1
happened.
hour.
Where did you dial?
I experienced kinetic energy. That's awesome.
Oh, you flew into the ground, I think.
TK, do you have fresh
Actually-
item sets?
Yeah, I have a spare item set.
Can you throw him?
Just copy it and
I think
throw
I
it.
hit. I think I hit something. I think I hit
Old
wall
guy,
or
turn
something.
around. Old guy.
I mean, this is not really like normal 6 month.
I don't know who I'm turning around to.
I dropped you
speaking.
shulker box.
TK gave you a shulker
Oh,
box.
thank you. Okay.
So what you're saying is, if I were to crack down, I could actually get AA to this level, like in 2 years instead of 6 months, because
Oh, there is a minecart you can hop in and take back to the nether. Take piston board next to the nether hub.
So yeah, go west. Or oh, you guys are still there. Oh my.
I'm sure old guy will appreciate the iron in this tunnel because there's iron blocks, there's anvils, and there's blast furnaces.
Oh, that triggers me so hard.
This is probably the longest under the piston bolt under the roof yet.
It might be.
So yeah.
Old guy, make sure you put your gear back on.
Yeah, I'm putting my gear on right now. I am incredibly slow. I understand. I apologize.
Use the piston bolt.
It's okay. It's okay.
Use it. Or are we waiting?
All right, I'm geared up. Let's go.
Okay, the minecart.
Just wait to see how much iron's in this tunnel. It's so funny.
You guys were probably talking about this at the beginning, but I was a little late. Your guys' Nether hub is really, really awesome.
Thank you. Designed by Orchestra.
Former member though, that's kind of sad.
Do we want any members here or?
So in your chat said, is that the nether tunnel with a few iron blocks?
That's
the one.
I'm so triggered every time I go through those iron tunnels.
You can't shift and stay on top of a iron bar.
Yep.
You can, but
You have to hold shift down on Java, right?
Okay, let's go here.
No.
Because the wall.
Oh,
It's because
yeah,
the
we're
wall
going.
is 1.5 blocks tall. That I can't believe I didn't think that through.
We're gonna go to our farming area, guys.
I can talk about the farming area, I guess.
Yep. It's a non-perimeter thing, actually.
Yeah.
I think that might be the
More
first
than
place we've
melon.
gone. That's the first place we've gone that's not in a perimeter, I think.
Zenub Chef is jealous of all your perimeters. I have no doubt.
How long is the tunnel? The tunnel is about 400 blocks diagonal.
I'm going to refrain from looking down at this minecart.
Why? Oh yeah, eyes.
And not for myself, but for
Yeah,
viewers.
let's go to the nether. It seems like that most people here already.
We widened a lot of.
Oh yeah, we can put markers on maps by using named banners.
See, this is one of the things they should bring to Bedrock because they're so interested in parity. These are the things we need right here.
Yes.
Let's fly north.
How long to get cave sounds into the game?
Fly towards the big pumpkin wall.
Since Bedrock's inception as Pocket Edition.
This is our melon farm.
Melon and pumpkin farm. It's what? How much an hour?
150k melons and like 30k pumpkins.
That's a flying machine.
We shouldn't run it. No, we shouldn't.
It's
because it's a lot of lag.
I think it's actually laggier than the ice farm.
It for sure is.
So
Yeah,
we made so that we can launch them, the flying machines, I think, in pairs, because like the amount of items we get on first harvest is just plain dumb. TK, can you go turn on mob switches back?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, so we can run them, but the system is kind of sketchy because there is a key like that you place on item frame and it will automatically launch the amount of flying machines that the last person used. So
which was all of them, I can tell you that now.
Wait,
Wow.
is the green one the lowest flying machine count?
Yeah.
Oh, then we can do this.
No,
I'm pretty
no.
sure about that.
That's a bad idea.
No, don't worry. Look,
I want to fly through this and show everyone how long this is.
I believe myself. If it will probably launch this green powder.
Is it worth crashing?
It won't crash. It's just laggy.
Can't you?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
worth
break
the
It's
the
the
lag.
first one. It's the first one.
Oh, the pumpkin wall doesn't go all the way around. Oh.
Oh yeah.
we guys.
They launched on the other side. There's 3
So
machines going. You
so
wanna see 'em?
lazy. The machinist so lazy. Didn't even build the pumpkin all the way around.
Oh, my favorite part is on the side where there's some melon terraform. They replaced the oak and the trees with pumpkins. That's like my favorite part of this
Look,
entire thing.
look at that thing. It just eats them. That is.
Tear, you trampled the ground.
I love the return station, just like a few glass
Okay,
beams.
it's okay. It's back up. Don't
I
worry.
know. Because
Stations are
Does
just
this
paved.
sarcasm. That's why there's
Yeah.
sarcasm.
Terry, you can go /C
I
or
mean,
/CS.
that is
Also-
amazing because of the way it doesn't trample the plants. That is incredible.
Right. This site is not lossless. How dare we?
It's not lossless. Oh well.
I
We have
will
a
build the pumpkin wall. It will happen someday.
and ever we're running a world eater. He's just gonna come here and build a pumpkin. Well, we also have a vine farm over here. If you can see it, it's like right next to it.
Which direction? Is it that tall thing? That real tall building?
No, that's a cactus farm.
Okay.
Is
I was
it
always
this
asking for this thing in the beginning.
white thing? Ah, yes it is.
I mean, I have a very
Alright,
small
the
pumpkin
first time
farm.
they're pushed from the double piston extender.
They're on binary counters, I think.
No, they are just flying double piston extenders.
If I recall correctly, it's because of update order.
Yeah.
It's directional, right?
What?
Or is it directional? The flank machines?
They look to be.
So there is 2 pistons that get budded by the redstone blocks, and one of those will always update first, and that will pull the second piston because it gets stuck to the slime block with it, but it will also get immediately updated.
So is it the redstone block that's like priority when up with update order, or is it just? I mean, over the observer of the bottom section.
The
observer, yeah.
Oh, you're breaking them manually. I was like looking on the inside, and I'm like, what is pushing through and breaking those? I thought there was a piston I couldn't
I'm
see.
breaking it with a axe. I'm supposed to be using a silk-clad pickaxe. But...
We're not breaking them manually, old guy.
No, the vines.
The vines. I'm looking at the vines.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I think, only way of getting those is with shears.
Oh, absolutely. The pumpkin and melon farm is next level crazy stuff.
It's laggy though. It's not really.
I can't even imagine how somebody worked out to not squish the plants.
That's actually not our design, but
I think Elvar stole it straight from Psycraft.
Yep.
Yeah, that's mangoes.
Yeah, sure. I'll take all the credit for stealing.
there's also a cooking farm over here too, like east.
Yeah.
Now that I see this, now I must make something similar in Bedrock Edition.
Good luck.
And then to the west, there's a massive cactus.
Yeah, this cactus farm was built by mostly by Action, and the rates should be 33k per hour. I think, is it all the way? No, it's not all the way to build limit. There is like
4
6 blocks left.
We need to place string on top. Oh man.
Can't you just have a sticky piston pushing stuff downwards with a block on top of them?
Yeah, but it's not a flying machine, so it doesn't interest me.
Yeah, this is just passive. We do this on Bedrock. This Cactus Farm. We don't do it on this scale, but this is passive Cactus Farm.
Man, somebody was lazy.
It's the only thing that's 100% the same between Bedrock and Java.
Yeah.
Cactus Farms.
I mean, we don't do a billion or however many this is an hour, but
your random tick speed is 1, right?
yes, it's much slower. Yeah, we're 1 and you guys are 3.
You would have like 11
sugarcane farms were so slow.
Whoa. Note to self, be careful while eating while flying. or you'll waste like 300 rockets.
Yeah, somebody was late and didn't like because the like cactus itself, the sides are kind of a pixel art of a cactus, but the roof is just smooth stone. I need to have a talking with pure action.
What
Yeah.
triggers this sugarcane farm?
Oh yeah, we don't use
yeah.
zero
We don't use
Yeah.
zero tech farms.
Oh, okay, right, because this is 1.15. They haven't been removed yet.
No, they haven't, but we decided just not to use them. I can turn it on. It's actually pretty cool. Where do I turn it on? Please.
While building the
Well,
cactus farm, we had a unique issue. We ran out of cactus while building the cactus farm.
Oh yeah, I spent like I think 1.5 hours of rebuilding these slime sweepers because somebody unloaded the farm while it was running, and all of them pistons were stuck on incorrect positions. So
oh man.
took
Wait, is it
quite a
running?
while to.
Yeah, it's running. It's fine.
I mean, it has super long clock.
I built a bedrock version of this. Not in AA, but it's so much easier in bedrock because you don't have to worry about the piston spitting. So you can just one tick the pistons with a redstone block and it doesn't matter.
We don't
Actually,
have to
now it's
worry.
running.
So you don't have to power it for. You don't have to
Oh,
power it
we
for the
do.
whole
We do.
duration.
Yeah, we do.
Someone went digging over here.
Where?
In the cave.
Someone
In the
was
what?
bored.
That's so funny.
Wait, where was somebody? Oh yeah.
There's like kind of strip mining
If
down here.
more to the south, I guess we can show you also 2 more farms.
The bamboo farm, brown mushroom farm, Venus farm, and flower farm.
Flower farms.
So the farm on the east that has obsidian square on the floor is a brown mushroom farm. Oh, I made that for our villager hall, so we can make weakness potions and convert the villagers. It's nothing really it's nothing really hard to make, and it should produce, if I remember correctly, 4,000, at least 4,000 brown mushrooms per hour. But it's not really efficient on a bone meal because I don't allow the mushroom to grow on the max height. I allow it to grow on the lowest height.
What? You can
Yeah.
We can
Zero
zero
tick
tick a lot of
mushrooms?
things.
Can you guys zero take? No.
Oh man.
That's
It's using our form
insane.
of update suppression.
What?
Throw down 600 observers, put pulsing redstone dust in front of them, and within the same chunk, you can zero to any plant, anything that grows.
So if you go more to the east, next
No,
to the brown mushroom farm.
south.
Oh, south? Oh yeah, south. I'm sorry about that. More to the south. There is a contraption that we use to get all bee nests for our honey farm that you will see later. This is not our design. This is El Mango's, I think.
Yeah.
We had to make small changes because we had problems with bees, but it's basically his design.
Do you have to run this at night or anything like that?
No.
No, you can run whenever.
Oh,
Probably
I
be better
wouldn't.
if. It probably would be better though if you ran it at night, because the bees wouldn't want to leave their nest.
Yeah, I guess.
You destroy the bee nest pretty quickly. Don't run it now. I don't. It's not worth it. The preparation. I don't think. I
So
don't
let's
even
go.
think. Yeah,
Let's
we
go
don't
south.
have XP buttons.
And we can fly east as well.
East, yeah.
To our flower farms.
Oh yeah, east.
They are not. If you try to move them, they pop off, I think.
No, They are
No.
just immovable block.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah. Okay. They
No, they're
are
not.
on Bedrock.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can have a
flower farm for all
feature
the
block.
flowers.
Yep. Each farm produces a different kind of flower. Because we're in
Yeah.
a flower forest.
Yeah, so we can't do what you guys can do. Well, we can't bone meal one flower and get only that type of flower. So, what, like, the flowers are dependent on the location. So you can see many different flowers, and each of them are for different color. It would be way simpler if we could just bone meal the flower.
We can do both. In 1.14, there was a bug where it would crash your world, but they fixed that. So we can either bone meal the grass and get flowers, random, like whatever is in that area, or we can bone meal an individual flower and get only that type.
And
So we
it's
have
way
both.
more worth
Yeah.
it. It's way more worth it to just bone meal the flower.
Oh, absolutely. It's totally worth it to bone meal the specific type. I have no idea where you guys went. I was in CS mode, so I went back to my person and.
We can go back to the portal now. That's it for the farming area.
Oh,
It's a little
Did
bit
you see the
sad
farming
that
area?
the
Okay.
flower crash got fixed because that was the easiest way to crash our worlds.
Yeah, you could just literally take a dispenser and bone meal the ground and crash your world at any time.
Oh man.
now that's tear. Where are we going?
Back to the portal.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
there's
behind
the
you.
Oh, I
pumpkins.
know where the pumpkin farm is and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go to
Would
that
be-
center portal again.
Yeah,
It's
in
on
the
a
middle
tiny
of the-
island.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to our ice farm.
Ooh, the laggiest farm in all of Minecraft.
No, it's not
Turn
that
to
like.
right, old guy, and fly. I'm gonna-
Let me restate that.
Yeah.
Bedrock edition.
It's our laggiest farm, I think. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's laggiest on Java, but it's definitely our laggiest. Or most likely
I
to
think
crash,
we
I
should
guess.
just fly there
I mean,
since.
I've seen people with build iron farms and corrupt their worlds. If you go a little too big with them,
Old guy,
I've
turn
seen.
left. Everybody turn
Yeah.
left and fly along
Wait, you can
the.
corrupt your world with too big of an iron farm?
No, too big of a ice farm.
Oh, ice farm, yeah. Because isn't it there data loss
Yeah,
problems?
there's all kinds of data leaks and stuff.
So this contraption on the left, we'll talk about that a little bit more later. But for now, this is a circle of bedrock we broke. It's a lot more than it looks actually. It was like 1500 bedrock, I think. And
Wait,
break.
That was
It's a
easy. in
small
Bedrock
replica, so it's like a
1.10.
1:8 scale of the actual perimeter on the overworld side.
Yep.
So let's
So
make a
this
look.
here is one side.
You're going to come in the middle of the farm. You might get kicked from the server, honestly, because oh wait, no, we're not running that farm, so you shouldn't get kicked.
Yeah, I
Could not
don't
run it.
think we should run this.
Yeah, we shouldn't. If you run it, you get like 2k ping for some reason. Doesn't make sense to me, but so you
Oh
can
my god.
use /CS to look around this farm. So it's a 72k per hour ice farm, which is max efficiency. You can't get any more with one player mining. We have a Pigman Farm to repair the pickaxe of the bot mining. A few cool features about this farm is with other 72k ice farms, which there aren't actually that many, but with a few of them, they push the ice down with flying machines from the top, which temporarily breaks the water sources, which means that while they're broken, they can't form ice. So we pull the ice down from the bottom so that the water sources always remain intact. We also
Okay. Probably go in /CS so you can look on top and around the farm. It's really hard to fly around here and not get lost.
Yep. We also have enough spawning spaces to produce up to 80k ice per hour, but the player cannot mine 80k ice per hour, so we have all these extra chambers with sea lanterns in them where all the extra ice will go so that it doesn't break the machine. I guess that's correct. There's also a cache so that the player always gets 5 blocks every 5 ticks.
What are
And
the 5 zeros? What are the 5 zeros over here for?
Oh, that's a timer for the boat race if you're talking about
Yeah,
that.
we have a
It's
boat
the
race here
watch.
for fun.
It's the watch that measures how fast we are.
Couple more details. We hand dug this perimeter. It was about 8 million blocks. We also, the walls are blue ice if you didn't notice. Which, funny, that doesn't sound like too bad, but we didn't use the ice farm for any of the walls or floor. So I think it was 90k packed ice, 90k regular ice, plus I don't know how much blue ice, a lot of blue ice. That was all done by hand.
Also, Elver was a little derp, and when he was choosing the location, he didn't notice that there is a small river biome, and in river biomes you can't form an ice in river biomes, so there is a module on top sticking out of the farm that we had to build to replace the part where river biome, oh yeah, where the river biome was. It was, yeah, little mistake.
I mean, the scale of this is insane. Like, imagine how many chunks this crosses. I mean, anybody that does redstone on Bedrock knows that you don't cross as many chunk borders. It's just insane.
Because of the light engine and 115.2, or just anything after 113, the since it's so bad, if you load area of new chunks while this loads, it has a pretty likely chance to crash because the light engine is backed up.
Yeah. We also somehow built this ice farm in 30 hours.
Yeah, this took 30 hours to build.
Wow.
Not the
Did-
perimeter. The perimeter took a little longer. It took 2 weeks.
After we mined out the area,
I'm
that
talking
night we
about just
started.
the redstone and everything. 30 hours.
Is there a
Already-
way that you could cover the ice
Oh.
and make it not have light on it?
Mm,
'Cause I know you
if
can
you
have
want
Sky
solid block.
access to generate.
form, if you want ice to form, the water needs a skylight access.
And even if you cover the other areas, there's still light updates that happen.
But yeah, we
But wouldn't it drop?
I don't know. Yeah. We also have a portal farm, if that wasn't said.
I said it already. But yeah, we can talk about it again. We have a portal pigman farm here so that the player can repair their pickaxe as they mine.
I totally want to boat race farm on AA.
You want to race? We can race.
I'm going to build one of these on AA for sure.
I know,
I'm totally
but like,
I'm
if
totally
you want to
jealous
race
of
right
this.
now, we can.
Yeah, let's
Do
see
a
how it
mutual
works. I want to
there.
see it.
Hop in the back of someone on Java, because they might be a little better. I'm the best, I'm just saying, so someone might hop in the back of mine.
I wish to race my own.
You're gonna try?
Here you go. I'll ride with somebody. Where am I meeting at?
Old guy, come find me at the boat race. You can race with
It's
me.
Go.
Snow and Quartz Arch, right
Must
by
not
a what looks like a clock tower.
You can always TP you to me, old guy.
Oh, he found it.
Connection
Okay,
issues,
jump in my boat.
even
I'm right in
though
front
the
of you.
ice farm doesn't run.
Ready. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I can flick the lever.
Is anyone in here
I
with me?
flicked the lever, we're gonna start.
Go.
Let's do it.
This track takes about 2.5 minutes, I think.
Oh wow, it's that long. 2 minutes. Wow, that's.
Yeah.
And I've done this too many times. That was a bad start though.
Stopwatch start.
Oh my gosh,
I think it's
a lot more
started
slippery.
and stopped when
It's a lot more
somebody.
I mean,
slippery on a.
Oh no,
We
my
Java.
game froze in the middle of the turn. That's unfair.
we have a small track near spawn, but nothing on this scale. We are totally getting a track upgrade, just so everybody
I'm super
knows.
down to build this.
I still think we made it too.
For one of these.
You think we made it too long?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Takes like 3 minutes to get through it.
If you're bad.
It's not fun.
I like.
I think
suck at
this
that one.
is I think this is cool. So we will be building one of these on AA for sure.
The length. Well, but something happened to the stopwatch.
It doesn't matter. Stopwatch is bad anyway.
Somebody went, like the first person went over the starting line, and then
The next person.
the next person stopped it.
So 3.25 seconds. We're fast.
I forgot I have gamma
Oh
on.
god.
I was like, why I don't see any shadows?
Oh well,
I'm
Wait,
sure.
how?
actually pretty good.
No, I ended up back here again.
Oh yeah, we need some arrows on the track.
No, I think it's a different one, Poison.
Oh, it is a different one. Okay, good.
Facing the other direction.
So yeah, we built this just for fun.
Yeah, we do have a track. We have our track on AA. Absolutely. It's smaller than this though.
My ping's too high for this.
You got stuck.
There we go.
Oh.
I don't
you
take
did.
launchers. We're gonna take the long way, old guy, because the short way is a bunch of those launchers, and I don't trust them.
It's probably a wise move.
There's a fork in the road here. Oh god, right there.
If you are on AA, we have a track. It's near spawn, behind the snowman.
Why don't we go to that?
Really? I've never.
There were quite a. You guys didn't see the Simtic wool farm. There's a lot of things you guys didn't see that we thought. Oh yeah, we didn't show them whatever. There was a lot of things we didn't show you guys.
Alright, we're at the end of the track, old guy. We won the race.
Of course we did. We're the best.
Unless someone shows up out of nowhere. There we go.
They would be cheating, obviously, if they.
Well, I mean, there's the other path, which is like 3 times quicker.
I don't know which path I've taken. All I know is that
Going around.
going absolutely crazy.
I think that anyone still does better than XCOM did.
Oh, here's our times posted.
It took XCOM like 10 minutes to do the track.
Is Burnt Torch one of your players?
Yeah, why?
'Cause I'm just looking at his times here.
I have the fast. Like I got a 1:4. Oh, Kid Ender has a faster time. Oh, Kid Ender got a 1:27. That's very fast. I got a 1:45, which is what Kid Ender
We
got.
did it.
Nice.
I don't have my name up there, but I got a 45. Alright, we can go back now to the Nether. We're gonna head to the end now.
Oh, I might be able to tell how much time was between me and Alu. Was it? No. Who?
You can finish the track. I just meant whenever we're done with the track, we can head back.
It just says 3.65.
Yeah, it's like it was probably triggered too much.
Whoa!
Ow.
Easy.
Oh.
So
we should-
if you fly on top of the obsidian tower, there is stairs. On the
If anyone gets stuck or lost, you can just tell me. I will TP you.
You know, it'd be cool.
But the obsidian is big enough.
A tiny boat race here.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
There is a carpets there. What?
Old guy, if you fly straight up, you can get out of the.
I have no idea. I fell into the machine somewhere.
I can CP him to me.
Yeah, sure.
Like I was up here, but I okay.
Now you're in the Nether, so it's fine.
No, he got TP twice.
Do you wanna take a look of the Nether perimeter or not?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
I like not standing straight up immediately after flying under a one
So if you fly a little bit further, along the piston bolt.
Yeah, along the piston bolt.
I recommend going in Spectator here. I do not recommend you fly around this. We are working on a perimeter here that's going to be 350 by 750, I think. We've done the tunnel bore and the trenches are almost done. So after we finish the last trench, we have to build the world eater.
I feel like I got lost.
Who?
Or not?
Poison.
No, I don't think so.
You can probably slash CS here so we don't.
Hey,
get
old guy.
lost.
Old guy.
Yeah.
Just fly along the piston bolt. Follow it straight.
To your left-hand side.
Yeah, there you go. Just keep going straight. Yep.
Go
Oh,
through a
TP.
1x1 hole.
Yeah, I see Tartar. He's just on the. So if you go in Spectator and fly around, you can see the start of a perimeter. This is one of the 3 current projects. We have this project, the witch farms, and another witch perimeter. So those are what we're working on now.
I'm not sure what this one is.
So this looks like it's been taken out using a nether eater.
Oh, we use
at least
tunnel
started
board
off.
for the top part.
Oh,
Just keepers being pushed straight.
oh yeah, tunnel bores. At least yours
Yep.
still work.
Poison made some cool ones.
That no longer work. Mojang decided to break basic piston mechanics, and somehow 40 redstone ticks are no longer 40 redstone ticks.
Oh, that sounds great.
I think we shouldn't.
Yeah, in Java you can build above the Nether. That's right.
If you guys want to come back up, we can fly back to the ice farm and then take the piston bolt. Fun.
I can TP anyone that got lost.
We can TP you, Tart.
Oh. I see what you did with your tunnel bore.
That's one of them. If you see the other one.
Oh yeah, that was the tunnel bore that made hole for the actual tunnel bore.
So,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
on the wrong end.
you can take this piston bolt back. You're gonna like this tunnel. It's a very, very long tunnel.
So did you tear down the tunnel bore, or is it just?
The big one we
Big
took
one?
down.
There's the tunnel of my broken hopes and dreams of ever having this much iron ever.
by
Where?
the ice.
On my way.
And you can take. Oh, there's no minecart.
There should be some in the shulker box. Where's the dispenser?
Yes, you can take this minecart.
Where's the dispenser? There's no dispenser?
Well,
That
I
happened.
clicked one of the.
It's there is the carpet on the floor. There's hoppers under that. You can put shulker box or minecarts on top
Well,
of
that was a really, really long tunnel. Well,
I think it's
very
about
impressive.
100 blocks.
Angry.
So there's like, I think there's probably about a shulker box of iron blocks in here, plus all the other stuff.
Yeah, not to mention all the other stuff.
No, there's not that many. There's not that many. I was kind of kidding.
And rails.
Yeah, Orchestra didn't spare iron on his original design, and Dixon followed his footsteps.
There's a lot of quartz here too.
designing the tunnels.
I really want to rethink the transportation system on AA now.
Yeah.
We're gonna head to the end. I assume no one's touched a bed anywhere. If they have, it's not a big deal.
I have not.
Okay, we can, in case the rest we can tell us.
Is
Yeah, I
everyone
can just
here?
TP if you have to.
Yeah, I think so. Or if you follow me to the corner.
Yeah,
that
here.
is-
Follow me.
I think it's everyone. We're missing Tart. Oh, there he is.
Look like there. You can take it, old guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
what's
the
the-
plan is to make a bunch of new iron farms on AA.
Dang it.
Poison, take
After you
poison.
After you enter the nether, you will go automatically to the end because we
Yes!
suppress the bottom of the portals here. Yep.
Was that really that important? Poison really appreciated that, didn't he?
I did it. I freaking flew into the minecart. That was fun.
I could do that.
That scared me.
What does this button do right here?
Um, dispenses water for our dupers, so items that end up here just go straight to the storage.
Yeah, we flush the gravity duped items off of the end platform, and they go down to the water stream that takes it to my design of adaptive shulker box loader and sorting system.
Makes sense. I just can't see buttons and not press them.
So, will this dispenser here need to get moved up one block for 116, or is it out of range?
But
No.
I don't think we can use this because every item will update. I think every 2 game ticks, so we can't really flush anything because the water gets removed every 2 game ticks, I think.
Hmm.
So we probably need to do from the end to overworld if we want to keep doing gravity block looping, I think.
Also, we removed the entire end island, all the pillars, and there's a massive square of black glass at Y1. So if you fall, you won't lose your stuff. Is the idea.
Are you? I don't know if you everyone saw that
Terrifying.
Alu was explaining it, but this is sorter that adapts to the items that are being sorted. So basically, if we want to switch to different color, we don't have to make different filters or change anything in them.
It seems very much broken.
The
Oh,
gateways are so cool how you displayed them.
What with no bedrock?
No,
yeah,
just like hovering above above a light source, it just makes them look so much more like
Mhm.
they look.
We I
they
spent
definitely
like
this.
I grinded out this end echo, so all the end echo was done in under 24 hours in survival. Creative took a couple weeks.
End Echo, is that your nickname for this place?
Mm-hmm.
Decoration.
It is, yeah. We can go back to the gateway farthest east, or closest to where we came through, and go to our villager hall.
It's the gateway. That's above the spawn platform.
Villager Hall?
Yep.
We could only dream of having a multi-dimensional villager hall.
Yeah, if you put villagers in the End or Nether, it corrupts your world.
What?
Yeah, in
Oh my god.
Bedrock.
I didn't know it was that bad. Jeez.
Yeah, my testing for 1.16 is that each time you enter, you reload that village. It recreates the village and creates an additional ghost data of the village. So
Oh
each
my
time you
god.
load it, your world gets a little bigger and gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it corrupts.
Tartar, if you fly straight up the end gateways on top of you that we are gonna use,
For more people.
this one.
Yeah, no, this looks sick.
Wait. You guys
For
have
sure, but-
particles going into your end gateways?
I
Uh,
don't.
I don't have particles on.
You can turn them off, I think. I don't know
We
what mod, but you can.
we don't have
Um,
those. I know that because I've built with them in Bedrock Edition.
Yeah, at one point in time, you could get the end gateways as a block.
is everyone there?
No,
Looks
I
like
cheated mine in. I don't know if they were actually obtainable.
They were obtainable in survival in 1. Oh, what was it? 1.11, 1.10, something like that. Somebody in chat tell me what version it was.
Dang. I knew end portals were.
I will answer Tar's
Uh,
question.
Oh, Terra, why do you... Okay, so I don't know how village mechanics work for you guys in Bedrock, but all we need for villagers to restock and work as we need them to is a workstation that they can reach. And we chose this design that they are more far apart because we have redstone behind all of this. If you go to the spectator, you will see a lot of rails. If we have the mechanism that if you press the button, the villager gets sent down where a drowned with trident is. So the drowned will zombificate the villager. After it zombificates uh, the villager gets sent up where we can feed them golden apples, and also it automatically dispenses potion of weakness on them. After they get converted back to the villager after like 5 minutes, they get sent back to the villager hall.
Ours works a little differently. Our villagers only need a workstation also, but they must be part of a village in order to restock. They don't need to sleep or anything, but they do need to be part of a village. And you don't actually need to cure each individual villager. If you cure one, it covers every villager within 16 blocks of him.
Oh my.
You get a
Oh.
discount for every villager within 16 blocks.
Yeah, after 1.13, so in 1.14 we don't have villages anymore. Everything is just points of interest.
Oh, found the Enderman farm.
Yep. If you go to the north, there is entrance to the Enderman farm. We don't have it on SMP yet because I mean, we will build it today, but we couldn't build it because there was World Eater running, making the witch perimeter, and I thought this would be cool to show you because you had an Enderman farm on Bedrock too.
I like the signs.
Oh yeah, okay, so everyone's here. If you go to the spectator, you can look on top. We have above you there is a spawn platform, and after the Endermen spawn, they get angered at the Endermite that is sitting there on iron bar. If you guys go in spectator, then they have a 30 block drop, so they are one hit with diamond sword, and they are standing on shifting floor for the items to fall into the void because we don't need like 40,000 ender pearls per hour. We don't really need those.
We used to build farms like this, but there was something wrong. I can't remember if the Endermen don't aggro towards the Endermite. It's something I don't remember what it was that they broke them.
It's
I
their
don't remember.
pathfinding towards Endermites.
That's what it is. They don't like that. They don't pathfind correctly or something. It's something to do with that. But we don't do this anymore.
Either that or it's a priority issue, and they wander might be above anger Endermite.
Yeah, they broke it in some update. I don't remember what version it was, but they broke it, and we don't. I mean, it was never this fast though.
Yeah, you can stand. You can go down. I feel I tested this right. If you go down on the stand and look all the way back, they shouldn't be able to reach you.
If you
Yeah, but oh, did they reach you?
I mean,
I wasn't all the way back.
Oh, yeah, they shouldn't be
yeah,
able to reach you.
1.14.1.
But if there are multiple people, you will get hit by the sweeping edge.
If you need a trident farm, join Advanced
That's
Automation.
fine.
There's some in the search bar. Yeah, I mean, we have the closest thing we have to something this fast is the fifth chunk design that Zendub Chef has.
Okay, I guess we can go back. Tara. If you shift and go back, you should be able to get out of this. Okay, he likes to kill the Enderman.
It's satisfying. We don't got sleeping. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of ender pearls. I got an empty shulker box. Let me throw some of those in there.
Don't watch me throw it in here. I feel like a hypocrite right now because I threw the ender pearls on floor.
I don't know what you said in
Shift,
chat,
yeah.
but don't be doing whatever you're doing.
Let's go back to the main island. If you take the gateway back.
What?
you had probably a cooldown.
Yeah. Yeah, I can take the gateway. Terror. Here.
There's a cooldown for gateways.
Oh yeah. For players at least. I don't know how it's for items and other mobs.
And in 1.16 there will be 4-second delay before you can go through like in Nether portals. So that will be fun.
Is there anything more in the end?
I mean, nothing interesting. We have like 1 tree farm and
Oh, look, I beat Java. Get on me.
uh,
I think we're all at Swan unless somebody did something else.
Oh, did everyone
Somebody's-
go back to
Forrest
the...
is, I think, just lagged out.
Oops.
He's just flying in midair. Yep, there he goes.
If you've never heard of Fifth Chunk, go check out Zundup Chef on YouTube. His channel, you can see him right there in the chat. Just click on his name and go check out his channel.
Old guy, just click. Oh, yeah, you know that already. I was
What am
watching
I?
your stream.
What am I clicking on? Sorry, I was talking to
No,
someone in chat.
You were when I checked your stream, you were still in the screen.
Oh, sorry, I was.
Yeah,
I
no,
got
I
distracted.
didn't know if you knew that you clicked escape to
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was admiring myself for being such a skilled Java player and beating him on my first day.
So we're gonna go to the stasis chambers. I
yeah.
don't think we can use them yet, Alu. I messaged Andrew, he hasn't responded.
What is the stasis chamber?
I'll explain it when you get here.
If you follow me, don't follow me. I'm pointing to the wrong direction.
You follow me.
Somebody flew straight up, so.
Yeah, if we go to the
Wait, you guys have mob heads?
Yeah, we have data pack for mob hats to drop. It's for fun.
No, we don't anymore. We had.
Don't?
We only have player heads.
Oh, okay.
Players will drop, but we had at the start
Ag.
mob head. Or mobs drop heads, but
Why is there a nuke? Why are you placing a nuke?
I'm following
what's happening?
AJ
What's
Veg,
happening?
so.
You like...
Elevar and SlipZ are dropping a nuke. Not really. They're just placing down a whole bunch of TNT.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Whoa. I just hit my zoom key for the first time on accident, and it's weird.
What is the key for Zoom?
Oh, it's only for Optifine.
Oh, that's right. I didn't download it because I don't trust them.
Can I get TP'd? I have no idea where you guys went. Whoa. Ooh.
Oh, look at this. What are all the? I mean, these names are obviously players on your server, but are these everybody's bases? Is that what's going on here?
So, TK, you wanna talk or I'm gonna talk?
You need pearl cannon.
TK?
You guys, yeah, my headset broke. Sorry, guys. I'm back now. It's all good. Have you guys started, or can I explain?
You can explain.
Cool. I don't know what happened, but that was sorry for my stream. I heard myself about 100 times at the same time. It wasn't very fun. Alright, so in front of us is a multiplayer, multi-station Ender Pearl machine. It holds up to 15 players' Ender Pearls and drops one whenever you want to teleport to it. With the system we have, up to 15 different players can teleport to any station in 7 seconds. It operates using instant comparator lines, which transports analog signals thousands of blocks instantly in order to communicate between stations. This is arguably one of the fastest forms of transportation in Minecraft. However, the instant mines do require a chunk loader every 5 chunks, and they are fairly expensive, as it consumes 1 quartz block per direction. Currently, we encode the data purely in analog, using overloaded comparators to send signal strengths beyond what is normally possible. With this system, we are able to encode 2 pieces of data, the player slot number and the station number, into a single comparator signal, allowing for extremely compact data transmission.
Yeah, we should explain a bit. So the overloaded comparators are that we have the carpet rule for stacking the shulkers. So we can send more signal than 15 to the comparator. So we can send like 200 signal or 700 signal.
What?
Oh, I forgot the number. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you the actual number.
Dadgummit, I threw another ender pearl.
It's bit over 800 the signal strength. If you read an inventory that has unstackable items stacked, you can read up to 850 something, I think.
885.
Yeah. And if you keep, like the comparator will, if you use data get command, the comparator signal will actually show up to 885 or whatever TK just said. And if you move it from comparator to comparator or to comparator to block to comparator, you can keep that signal. So that's how we move the signal long distances, and then in intersections we change it to 15-point data. And then, I mean, TK read it quite scripted, so yeah, somebody threw a ender pearl in. But we have
Don't use it, whoever threw the ender pearl.
it's broken now. I don't know why, but yeah. So we have we can keep ender pearls in stasis on as long as they are loaded, and sometimes they stay there even if they're unloaded for a bit. But if you have pearl here, you can from any of the stations we have, which is 1, you can press your button and teleport back to this place in 7 seconds.
TK, he will completely understand that. I think that Andrew, he joined. He can explain how do you make instant comparators.
I told Andrew to join.
Oh.
Andrew's the creator of this, by the way. I forgot to mention that. All of
He's
this.
the big brain. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna stay.
If it's not completely
muted.
broken, he can show us how to use it too.
It's spit out 1 piston.
Okay, so yes.
Okay, so is my mic connected? Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, so this is the Pearl thingy. The chunk loaders are just starting up right now. It's yeah. This instant comparator lines. How it works is you can comparator updates after 2 game ticks, right? So what we can do is we can schedule the comparator to update before all at the same time in a particular update order, so that signal strengths is transferred instantaneously. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Holy crap, that MSPT is going up.
Yep.
That's not because of. That's because he's loading the mob switch.
Who's loading the mob switch?
Andrew was. Or at least I think it was Andrew.
I don't know if. Yeah. So it's just weird update order. I don't know if I can explain it better and correctly, or I can better, but maybe more like to people that can't really understand.
Go ahead.
When you try to power a comparator, it takes 4 game ticks to change the state, and with that observer that is pointing, that will point to the comparator after the piston gets pushed down, it will schedule that update. but because observers can't send signal to the comparator, it won't send signal string of 15, but will only start the
Who clicked the
like
button?
this. It will start the schedule of updating or changing the state, and then on the same time you send the signal string that you want to with the overloaded comparators.
Okay, so where is everyone?
We're all here, just in Spectator.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
makes sense. Okay.
yeah,
I was following the instant line.
quite simple. You just throw the pearl in first at the
Andrew's demonstrating how to use it.
yeah, so I put it in the last slot, the dev slot,
That's
and
strange.
then
And then
can go ahead over to SeaWorld.
we're gonna head this way, guys.
Everyone go back to the Nether hub.
Yeah.
You will teleport there.
He will click a button and it'll transport him to our next location in about 7 seconds. Since Elver can't talk, I guess I'll talk about the piston bolt.
I can talk.
Oh, then talk.
Yeah, so this is our longest piston bolt. I think it's
Oh, all right.
800 blocks diagonal, 600 blocks straight. Oh wait, you guys aren't in the piston bolt?
No, they're
Okay.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Follow us.
Tarator. Yeah. And you-
You can take that. You can click right away when the minecart appears.
I saw a random nether portal.
Yeah,
Do
there's
you
a
know,
few.
you know where that goes?
That one just
It
goes
goes.
to map art area.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright, with piston bolts, just make sure you don't jump out of the piston bolts because it can break. Yeah,
Yeah,
these are
they-
like
One more thing
third.
about the instant compare lines is that the comparers themselves, when they're scheduled, they actually don't store the signal strength value. So what it does is it actually recalculates the signal strength value after the after it schedules and it actually updates.
The diagonal piston bolts are probably as I think, if I'm right, as fast as flying with Elytra in straight
It's a
line.
little
And
bit slower.
oh, little bit. Okay.
I think it's 2 blocks per second slower.
You were not kidding how long this is. This is
These are very
insanely long.
So, imagine building the instant lines for this long. Actually longer because you can't do them diagonally.
You could, it's just really not worth the effort.
Andrew and I spent like combined like 16 hours on this one. It was mostly Andrew. I only did like 4 hours. Andrew did like
Everyone here?
Are we all here?
Yeah, looks like
Is everyone
it.
there?
Andrew is still there.
It's a
Andrew's still
shark.
there. Andrew, tell us when you're gonna click the button.
Okay, I'll press it right now.
Alright, he pressed the button
Everybody
and
watch.
watch it through.
The pearls fall down and he's
There
gonna
you go.
teleport.
Oh, that's
So
very
instead-
cool. That's very cool.
So instead
And
of
I can
taking
just
1 minute piston bolt, you just wait 8 seconds if you have been there already.
Elver, go overworld.
Yeah, I'll go roll.
And now Dixon, yeah.
It almost looks like getting TP'd. So cool.
We basically are being TP'd.
Alright, now we have the squid farm running, guys. If you want to turn around and watch it.
Yeah, behind, like on the opposite side of the Ender Pearl status, there is a
Wow.
Ender portal.
This is the best perimeter. You guys are gonna love this one.
Oh, rip those dolphins. Look at that. Rip. Not
leave
dolphin
the
safe.
permaloaders on,
Wait,
so if
join
you
the
guys
game.
want to experiment with it or try it out for yourselves, you guys can.
And does anybody want to try the stasis thing after we do this perimeter? I'll hook you up.
The
So
yeah, I'm gonna totally call Peter right now.
I guess we can go to the overworld. There is a portal on south for it.
Yeah.
It's not also I mean, it's also Dolphin Farm, but it was
There's
unintentional.
there's a map art of the
Ooh, I
perimeter right
completed a
next to the portal.
challenge. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Look at the map art. Turn around. Okay.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
awesome.
gosh!
That is
No,
awesome.
no.
Right,
Yeah.
man. You guys have got me excited about doing map art again. I swore I would never do another one. I'm pumped up now.
This is an entire perimeter map art.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
4 by
There's the
4.
Squid Farm.
That's hilarious.
That is awesome.
We did not dig this one. Well, kind of.
Or-
We
Yeah, but the like extended part, some of it.
we world eatered at the center of it and then dug the rest.
What program do y'all use to lay this out?
Mapcraft.
Mapcraft.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
So yeah,
That is
from corner
that is awesome.
from corner to corner, this is 512, but it's not actually a 512.
On the opposite side of the map, you can see the Squid Farm. It's portal spam with gaps with water where the squid spawn.
And then you got turtle eggs to pull out zombie pigmen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, old guy, you want to give you a good view of the shark for your stream?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up and get a good shot of it.
Just fly
This
up
is-
to like
this
Y
is
frame or
the
something.
Yeah.
This is one of the
Oh,
map
wow,
art that
look at
it's
that.
good to have Optifine for, because Optifine can make the glass be connected.
Fly up to like Y450-ish, old guy, if you want a good view. So if you notice, we put some of the map art on top of
I think I'm
the
gonna have
squid
to turn
farm.
off clouds and let me see options.
We put map art on top of the squid farms because we had to, or else
Render
you wouldn't be able to get the
distance.
map look that we wanted.
16.
Doesn't look great in
let's
person, but it looks
see,
great.
Clouds off. Particles.
Hold on, old guy, I'll TP you to me. It'll probably make you get a better view of it.
Sorry, I was.
Okay.
Oh, whoops! I disconnected. Let me join the server again. I hope it doesn't send me back to Swan. Hopefully not. Right. All right. Good.
Right, I TP'd you to me.
I
Just make
can.
sure your render distance is on 48, and you'll probably
Oh
see
well,
it.
I'm way less than that. Let's see options.
Well, I mean, you're
Data
450
settings.
blocks in the air, but you can see the whole perimeter from up here.
You want to?
Oh gosh, my computer doesn't like 48 chunks.
Super laggy, but it's just to get like a good photo if you wanted one.
I don't even think I can turn mine up that high. No, it
I
won't.
don't think you need 48. You just need
32
a
as
little
high as
No,
I would go.
no, he has a fog. If you don't have Optifine, you can turn off the fog, so you then can't see them.
You're gonna have to go down a
I'll
little
send
bit.
you pictures after the
I can
stream
see the whole
of
thing.
the
It's
map art.
just I don't have Optifine installed, so it's not. You can see the glass. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
way impressive. That is
So
amazing.
You will see
perimeter
more.
from
You will see more.
the whole perimeter from start to finish took about a week to do, so including building the floor.
Wow, you guys are
The floor
busy,
only
man.
took like 6 hours to do. Oh yeah, you got a good view of it now.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's awesome. I'm going to turn my render distance back down just for performance reasons.
I need to fly up even higher for it to load all of it. And
Yeah, about 50 is where I am, where you get the good view.
I think I'm gonna 16 chunks render.
This is cool, but the next perimeter is cool as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah. At 16 chunk render distance, I see nothing. It's just blue sky.
okay, so rates on the squid farm, 60k one mob cap, 80k two mob caps, 140k on three mob caps.
Also, passive mob caps are smaller than the hostile ones. So the hostile are 70 per player, and the passive ones are 10 per player.
See, ours is exactly opposite. I think I don't remember what the passive is, but it's way higher than hostile.
If somebody wants to, does anybody want to use the stasis thing? Like, old guy, you want to use it on stream just to show it?
Sure. What do I need to do?
I'll TP you to me.
Okay.
Somebody stay at SeaWorld. Make sure you go in survival, okay?
All right. Let's see. Yes.
I do.
All right, I'm in survival.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna use my slot. So we're gonna use my slot, right? Okay. You see, I click my button over here.
You click OK,
So,
right?
Then you can on this pressure plate. It'll dispense a ender pearl for you, or unless you already have one, you do. So what's gonna happen, old guy? Watch me. You're gonna walk on the pressure plate. Stand as far right as you can on the pressure plate. Look up and have your crosshair about as straight as can be. So like, don't have an angle. Just look as straight up as you possibly can and stand as far right as you can. Okay?
Right.
And then throw your ender pearl. It might play some annoying music, but like I said.
Shall I come back to the Nether?
Alright, I think that worked.
I saw a piston
Is
move,
somebody at
so
SeaWorld? Yeah, you can move, old guy. You can stay. You can move back. Is somebody at SeaWorld still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna place a bot here for just a second. Just so I can TP back. Oh no, I can just TP old guy. Alright. Who's on the other side of SeaWorld? Anybody?
Well,
Basically anyone that's
everyone.
over there.
Alright. Old guy, we'll go back there so we can use this.
Do we want to run the? Oh, I will wait.
Alright, so what we're gonna do now, old guy, now that we're back at SeaWorld, is you're gonna press my button again, like that. You can leave it. I just pressed it for you. Then you come over here. You would select where you want to go, but it's already where it is. So now all we have to do is click the button. So click your button, and you'll be there in a second.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't even imagine how somebody figured this out. This blows my mind. Like, redstone is magic to me. I am a mob farmer and an iron farmer. How is their buildings above the nether? We are on Java today.
So
We're taking a tour of the Machinist server. Sorry, new people join my server, my Discord.
Wait, I just realized this is a dolphin.
It's a shark.
It's a shark, man. The sign says it's a shark.
You guys
is a shark.
And
Okay.
hey, old guy, follow me. We'll go to the next spot. You guys head to the honey farm. I'll take old guy there.
Okay, so if you take the piston bolt, it already has honey farm selected, so.
It's like the minecart, not throw the ender pearl.
I love this tunnel. It's so funny.
Do I talk about the honey farm or?
I don't even know anything about it. But
I mean, I do. Does Salu?
hold on, don't jump in yet.
Did I not go where you went? Okay.
I mean, I tested the rates and I minecart
Go ahead,
loaders, but
yeah, this is Java. We are taking a tour of the Machinist server today. They are friends of Advanced Automation, and we gave them a tour, and now they're giving us a tour. We're seeing how the fancy people live.
This is a pretty long bolt too. It'll probably take like 2 minutes to ride. I'm actually gonna time it.
Oh, you guys are
yeah, we're seeing how the fancy rich people live.
The iron tunnels.
Yeah.
Wait, did it automatically?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Advanced Automation is probably one of the more advanced servers or realms you're going to find on Bedrock.
I was so confused. I thought that we are already going to the honey farm, and that it was we just going past the guy. Oh, that was inconvenient.
How did that happen?
No idea.
Did
Oh, you're going. Yes, we're going.
Yeah.
I thought you glitched too. I'll just fly.
The piston bolts are really nice, but it takes a very long time to actually build them. They're fun to ride. Building them is a different story.
We really try to keep the world size down, so we try to build and obtain as many items as we can relatively close instead of spreading out so far, just to keep the world size down. Like in Bedrock, keeping your world size down is everything.
Building the piston bolt is actually not that bad. because we like for most of the stuff we have flying machines, and for the rest we just use Tweakaroo stuff, so it's easier to build.
Yeah, but
Yep,
sure.
rail
A normal
cover
person.
and other things.
No, we haven't basically an
Uh,
actual machine. We have two machines.
the machines that you're at right now is honey bee nest merger. So basically, there is a AFK bot that will break and place bee nests we collected at the farm area, and it will slowly merge all the bees that are inside the bee nests to the hives. We use this to build our honey farm that we are going next to. So if you take this minecart, it will get you to the honey farm.
Best way for us to merge bee nest is to just wait for nighttime. Let all the bees get out, then harvest the nest that you don't want them getting into, and then you.
This can get pretty laggy for the client, maybe.
Yeah, it
I
probably
don't
will.
remember. Oh, it's fine for me, so I don't know. My PC is not that good, but it's fine.
Yeah,
We are using for the merger. We are using like uh we take them with minecart. They pollinate a flower, and after they pollinate it, they go to the beehive, and we detect that, and then after three bees enter the hive, we just break it. So if everyone here, I see poison
You guys
forest.
can have. You guys can have
I'm at the
bee
bee
farms
farm.
in the
I'm
nether.
flying around them.
Okay. So this is our honey farm. I don't really remember how much beehives we're using. 900 or Alu?
Yeah, something like that.
We're using about 900 beehives. All of them are full with 3 bees, and the rates are about I think 8,000 honey bottles per hour.
Did you say
Uh,
three bees per hive? I thought it was five. Maybe I'm
we
No,
can
it's
wrong.
do
only 3.
Oh, is it only three? Okay.
Yeah.
We also don't need a player here to load the area. We have chunk loaders. I mean, we have only one chunk loader to load the whole area of the piece. So we can just turn it on and do what we want or what we need to do. Also, next to the
Bedrock,
honey
we
farm.
can't,
Yeah.
in Bedrock, we can't have them in the nether or the end. If it doesn't have the overworld tag, if it's not in the overworld, it will just sit in the hive and do nothing.
Yeah, they
Oh,
won't
oh, that's
harvest. They won't harvest pollen if they are not overworld. They have overworld only tag.
that's basically opposite of what we have. If they are in nether, there is like no night, so they are always out. If they go and pollinate. Also, next to the honey farm, we have a crafting station for the honey bottles. It's on.
Wow.
Oh my god,
Eardrums.
Gender.
I moved him. I moved him out.
I don't know what
Oh my
happened there, but ow. Just
Instant death to my ears.
yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Dude, your
Oh.
stream is about to yell at you so much.
Probably. I don't know how many people are
So,
watching, but
Gdendra said that
31.
we have actually 672 beehives.
He came to correct us and yell at us with his ear rape for getting it wrong. We can head to the Guardian Farm now, can
Yeah,
we?
we can head back.
So this is the point where we recommend that if you don't have Optifine, you stay a little bit away.
Yeah, this can get pretty laggy.
You can watch from a distance, but we're not recommending watching up close.
I mean, if you have really good PC, I guess you can just do whatever we do. But if you don't want to have like 1 FPS, then
let's just see how it goes. So far, I haven't had any problems. I
well,
hear these horror
famous final word.
stories about Java and how laggy it is and how it's awful at frames per second. It's not been a problem.
Just wait.
Okay.
You like 2 minutes too soon.
Yeah, just wait. This is a real problem. Let's fly to the west along the piston bolt back,
I'll place the bot there.
and we will stop. Yeah, and we will stop by the first portal.
Make sure you don't go through the portal. Make sure you stay in the Nether, guys, because I'm gonna
Oh
turn
yeah,
off.
yeah. No one go to the overworld, please. Yet.
Where's
We
the
we can try to run it, so you can. Oh, is there a player who is in the overworld?
I'm in the overworld.
Oh, the
Where's
mob
the
switch.
platform for the bot? I was gonna put a bot. Where's the
There is just a random glass somewhere. It's not official Afk spot.
where's the glass?
Don't worry.
There is one magma block under the farm in the
Just put
very
some there.
middle of the perimeter. That's where the AFK bot should be.
Okay.
Where did you
Find
guys
it?
go?
I am almost certainly lost.
Who's lost?
I think
Me,
I might be
Python.
here. Is it like acacia signs and stuff everywhere?
Oh, you went too far.
Oh. Please check again
Oh,
if you
okay.
have a bad omen effect. Oh, okay. I went
Yeah,
too
that's
far.
a little too
Okay,
far.
so we have the bot now. This portal will spit out guardians in a minute.
Alright,
But first, I will show you the killing chamber.
as soon as mob switches off, it'll
Probably.
do it. Just so you know. Just tell me when.
Okay. I guess I will show you the killing chamber first. So if we take a elevator down, that should be next to the portal, the one with wooden pillars around it. That's no, not TK, not that one. Or yes? Oh, I'm down. I'm there.
Old guy
Never
easy,
mind.
yes.
Go down there. There is a slam block, so you don't die on the fall damage if you don't have armor.
Press base. So you won't keep bouncing.
Okay. It's 1, 2. Oh, old guy, you're in second floor.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
I'm
go
in.
more down.
Sorry, I'm in the second floor. Yeah, I bounce when I bounce. I bounce up there.
If you go in spectator and go outside this building, you will see the killing chamber.
Well, no mobs yet, because we have.
Yeah, no mobs yet, but you will see. I designed this killing chamber so we can kill them on drop, or we can kill them by our sword, so we get XP and looting.
Once
The
again,
Guardian
man,
Farm
y'all are some
can
dolphin
do.
killers for sure.
Huh?
I see those dolphins dying in here. There are some dolphin killers right here.
Yeah, and there is a shifting floor for the items below them, so we get all the drops. It's kind of harder to collect the items into Nether. On one mob cap, we can do around 560 drops per hour, and on two mob caps, we can do almost 1,000,000 per hour.
And how much XP per hour with our
Oh
carpet?
yeah, because we have a carpet rule that when we take XP, we don't have cooldown on it. We can take like 900k XP per hour, so that's like 470 levels in an hour.
But without the feature, it's still max XP you can get infinite.
Yeah, without the feature, cooldown on XP. So if a player can take like 10 XP orbs per second, I think, but this farm is way more faster. If this was vanilla, we would get around 180,000 per hour. And I guess we can. Is it on drop mode? Okay, we can run the garden farm. This can get really laggy, so you should be prepared. It's
You mentioned the
also.
mob drop?
Oh yeah, it will be 2 mob caps, so this is full speed.
If you trust your computer, you can watch from the second floor. There's like a viewing room. If you don't trust your computer, I would get a little further away.
I will.
I
Yeah.
believe. I believe in my computer. I believe in it.
Okay. You can go in spectator and.
I'm in
watch
spectator.
the-
I'm in spectator mode right now.
How do I go up?
Alright, let me know when I can turn it off.
You can right now.
Alrighty, it is.
Oh,
off.
Tara is in spectator. Is it on? Are you sure?
I turned the mob switch off.
I-
It'll take a second.
I don't know that Dr. Jan Cyan has Java, and he is he is. Oh my
Lord.
god!
I told you.
It is definitely a slideshow, but oh my god, that is
It's at the full
wow.
speed. you can't really realize the difference between full speed and the first mob cap. At least I can't.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
hard to tell.
Dr. Jen Cyan, he loves his family and he spends a lot of time with them. He's a great guy. So he is not, yeah, rip my computer. That's right. He is not taking to. I don't know if he has Java or not, but he loves his
I've
family and is spending time with them.
This is one of the farms that actually killed old guy's computer.
Yeah, I didn't do. This is the first one that's
I'm on
killed my
3
computer.
FPS.
I mean, your computer
I'm
would probably not do well on Ice
or
Farm.
something like that. Nope, nope. I'm at 2 FPS now.
I'm actually doing good.
I'm at
What the heck?
50. I'm at 50.
I didn't download Optifine. I mean, I'm getting a slideshow obviously, but it's not. If I was AFK, it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay. You can turn on the mob switch, I guess, so we can show the overworld side.
I will. So
I'm
yes, it's
dying.
very fast Guardian farm.
We can. There are also faster Guardian farms, but it would probably not be the best for the lag.
I wait. Turn
If
it
you
off.
if you want
Or
more.
turn it on. Turn it on.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm back to normal now, or more or
So
less. I mean, it's still a little
nice.
laggy, but
You will have your frames back now.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, we're back.
Okay, so if you go back to the top, to the
Hang
roof,
on, let's get out of
we can
spectator mode.
we will take a look on the overworld side.
You'll see Tar. Or Tear. Sorry. So the actual farm itself is pretty simple, but I think the best part about it is the floor.
On the top there is one minecart that is on the side.
It's
You have to
impossible.
enter that
It's impossible to
on your right. On your right, old guy. Yep. Enter that and then shift. Just
shift.
Shift.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
It's impossible to beat the shark perimeter, but this is a close second.
I'm a controller guy for
Tara
sure.
is still down there.
Let's wait for Tara.
Oh, he's up there. Hey. Okay,
Okay,
so we can go to the overworld now.
There's a map right in front of the portals, just so you guys can see it first.
Oh, it's oh you get TP'd and you look on the other side. That's fortunate.
Well, holy Jerry Garcia.
Okay, so in front of you you can see a map art that a floor design that we used for for this perimeter. The map perimeter is big. The volume is 512 by 512, so it's basically view distance.
Yeah.
And behind this map art, you can see the Guardian Farm floating.
I'm insanely jealous of how easy it is to go into spectator mode. We really need this on Bedrock.
So this is same difference as you guys have with the witch huts. We don't have hard-coded spawn spots, or how is it called on
Right.
Bedrock?
Yeah, hard-coded spawn spots. Yeah, HSS.
Okay. The whole monument, except the legs that it has, is a structure, and every spawn that is valid, it will spawn guardian there, or can spawn guardian. If it has, I think, water above and water locked, or water below.
Oh gosh.
On the old console systems, it was very much like that too, just like it was on Java. And then when they combined it, they were just like, nope, too bad. And I think that's kind of a limitation because of the mobile phones. It's not the PCs and it's not the consoles. It's the phones that hold everything back.
I want them to drop support for all phones that are 2010 previous.
We also use a mechanic that if there is a solid block on the roof, there is 100% chance on the garden spawning. But if there was no roof, or there was not solid block like slab or glass, there would be only 5% chance. This is because Mojang wanted to have more guardians in the actual temple.
Temples. Yeah.
It does.
You wanna
It does
go
that
near
on. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. We do that on Bedrock too, where it's solid blocks above the roof, but they change it all the time. So sometimes it's having a solid block above the spawning spots helps, and sometimes it doesn't. So it goes back and forth. They change it every update.
This is again one of the parameters where it's good to have Optifine and connected textures.
Video settings, render distance, maximum.
That you the map art next to the Nether portal.
Very awesome.
I TP'd old guy and you just can see nothing at first because it's
Well, I was running at like 16 chunks render distance just to. That is awesome. I don't know who designed this, but that is awesome. I don't know if they got this from a picture or from their dreams or whatever, but it's awesome.
It took a week to build because only 2 people were building it, so it took a whole week.
That is incredible.
Made easier with Lightmatica.
Much.
Oh yeah, I forget that you guys have things like that.
Lightmatica.
It's still not. I mean, it's easier, but it's not like easy. It still takes a lot of man hours.
We have to
taking, like 2x2 chunks and taking pictures of 2x2 chunks, and then going off of that and trying to keep track of which pictures where. That's kind of how we have to work with.
I mean, that would take way more time then.
It's like creating a puzzle, disassembling it, and trying to reassemble it.
Imagine doing it out of black concrete where you can't see how many blocks you've placed, and I mean it's insane. This is amazing.
Bedrock, so I'm able to see the outline on black concrete.
Yeah, I do too now. Now that I've done map art, I will never do another one without it, where I can see the edges of it. Incredible. The map art is incredible for sure.
We can come back to the Nether now.
Oh, thanks.
We spent a lot of time on this server.
Oh, it definitely shows. The quality's great.
Thanks. We can take this piston bolt right here back to the Nether hub. For your viewers who haven't been watching, I think you're gonna get to see an underground tunnel.
Also, the floor, I don't know if you guys or anyone of you guys know it, but that's a fractal. Basically, if you zoom in, the pattern will stay same all the time, and you can zoom infinitely.
Oh, right.
That's brain breaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, we should make one of those that's like 1,000 by 1,000 or something.
Oh no.
I do know that Xenochef has a new perimeter he's working on.
Psychedelic. Yeah, for your viewers who haven't been watching it, if they play Bedrock, they'll get kind of annoyed by our decoration of tunnels.
Iron everywhere.
Oh, we can also show.
We built the piston board out of iron blocks.
Yeah, there is. We used for some reason there is a piston bolt just made out of iron.
Wow. This is so wrong. All of this is wrong.
Is another what?
Pigman Farm our or?
That's not ours. It's not worth looking at. Yeah, I can TP you in a second.
They don't even have an iron farm. That's the sad part.
Not anymore.
They were like, "Oh, our iron farm made so much iron, we don't even need it anymore. Just tear it down." God.
Well, more precisely, we blew it up. But
what?
Yeah, they're like, who cares? Just blow up the iron farm. Who cares?
I think there might have been some extra iron there that we blew up too. Like
said no one on Bedrock ever.
Ella, wasn't there extra iron? Like a lot?
Be like, hey, get that iron out of those chests. No, just blow it up. It's fine.
I think we made Elvar craft with all the blocks and move it to Nether.
I'm looking at making an iron farm that's like, it's on sim distance 12, which I don't think it makes a difference between 6 and 12.
It doesn't. Anything over 6 and
So I need the pearl ticking, right? In order for it to do anything further.
I guess. I mean, you would have to load it with a player.
Let's go back
Yeah,
to the central
so-
portal, guys.
So I need to just spam pearl ticking all over the iron farm.
Probably.
I want to try and get like a 50,000 iron farm.
Old guy, if you go back to the overworld, yeah. I guess you already noticed, or someone of you. If you go inside of those buildings, we have map arts there. We have maps of all of the farms and
How about
few
Bobby?
map arts we did.
Well,
Bobby.
I was going to
And
look
then
at
we
them,
have
but then
a-
you told everyone not to look at them, so I didn't.
Now you can look at them. This
Yep.
is
Yeah,
No,
that's from
it's-
Hello, Bobby.
the Guardian
We-
Farm.
Yeah,
From the
there is
I
one
don't remember
from
what this one
Tree
is.
Craft because somehow
Baby shark.
he got up there, and I trapped him in a glass box, and people tried to hug him, but they can't.
yeah. We have some cool map art. We're missing the gray wool map art. That's like the most boring map art.
Very cool map art.
We've just taken maps of every perimeter and everything we've done pretty much, and you get to look at them all here.
Very
Yeah,
awesome.
value. Small PP.
The
Oh,
ice
here we
farm
go.
looks pretty
This is
cool.
the pumpkin farm. If you missed it, this is
I'd
the
like to see all
cactus,
600 of these maps,
sugar cane.
like the actual locations.
Hey, Alu,
quad.
I didn't realize this before, but somebody named all the paintings on the second floor.
I thought it was already there, I think.
Here's the ice farm with the. You can actually see the ice track where we raced. If you didn't see that earlier. This is a spider farm, but I'm gonna call this the gray
Spider
wolf.
Farm is best.
It looks so boring compared to everything else.
Yeah. Oh, is this the great? No, that might just be a block.
It's just a
Yeah,
block.
that is.
I thought that
There's
was
a
the
map.
gray wolf map, but it's just a
There's
block.
There's more over here, old guy. If you keep flying.
There's also dinosaurs. At
Yeah,
the-
there's dinosaurs above us. Like right here. So
Yeah, there was the furnace.
we have a
away,
couple
and-
like fun map arts, I guess, that weren't actually perimeters.
Dixon's Louvre. Dixon's
Oh, yeah,
Louvre.
Louvre.
This is called a
This is
Louvre.
the
Louvre.
A
My
Louvre.
French is terrible, so let's. I'm American.
Louvre.
America. Furnace array.
Today's America Day.
It is today. Is America Day. Happy
It is.
squishing the British Empire Day.
We
Now-
have the best stuff on this wall too.
Go out and convert your dollars to explosives and blow them up.
So we have our
Yeah.
old logo, like the white background, and then the new black one, which looks so much better.
Very nice. Very nice.
Old guy, if you follow me upstairs,
Oh, so you can see the zombie.
you see Bobby.
It has, yeah, it's Bobby that doesn't hack
Oh wow.
anyone.
I'm taking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't shoot
well-
fireworks inside of a building.
Hey, don't. Hey, anyway.
I'm taking
You can
impact damage because I'm flying
have-
into walls.
There's some dinosaurs here.
Yeah, this
Awesome.
decoration.
Very nice.
Where's Bobby? I'm gonna hug him.
Oh, where are you? Come
Oh,
to the
Hug.
come to the portal.
We named the
you're already
paintings as well, so you can look at
Yeah,
this.
he doesn't hack you.
Oh, y'all recreated the actual paintings from
Oh,
No,
the
they're-
vanilla.
jump.
No,
Yeah.
they are paintings, old guy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like map art that you recreated.
We should do that, shouldn't we?
Just for the flex.
Really
Seriously.
These would be massive map arts.
Do map arts of the paintings? I thought that's what y'all did. I was
It's just
I was about to be really impressed.
Oh man.
You should have just lied and said you did it. You'd have been like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, we spent hundreds of hours recreating Minecraft maps. That sounds like a good thumbnail and title. Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't actually have any map arts on the second floor, but we're gonna add. We're gonna take down the paintings and add map arts when we can.
You should have totally have lied. I'll edit this part out and we'll just put a lie in there. It'll be fun.
That about concludes our tour, guys. Thanks
Awesome.
for coming.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciated it. We will have to do this more often. Let's say maybe once a year when we all have something new to show. I appreciate you putting up with. I appreciate y'all putting up with my terrible knowledge of Java and my mediocre control skills. All right, I guess that concludes this stream and concludes me being in Java. I'll see you guys in a year. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch
Oh,
this
no.
TNT explode.
Oh no. How did someone get
no.
the first Get ignited! Run! We did this
Okay.
last time too.
Thank God this is a backup copy.
He blew himself up. Yeah, this is backup.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost got hit by an
I didn't
anvil.
blow himself up. I flew
If
straight
you
through the TNT and didn't die.
if you
It's
played Java or you watch Java videos, go check out the Machinists. I will put their link in the description. I'll go in and edit stuff. So shortly after this, their link will be in the description. I really should learn how to do that stuff ahead of time, but I did not. So what are you going to do? And friend them on Discord. The link is in the Advanced Automation Discord. I'll put links to all that in the description also. All right, that's it for the stream. Thanks, guys, for having me.
Yeah. See ya.